How good is that view? Lake Okanagan in the distance, Penticton, BC. We are here for the 2018 Scotties. The last time the Scotties in BC was 2009 in Victoria. This year in Penticton, BC, we are 4 days away from crowning a Canadian champion. Coming inside the building, as always, glad you're watching our coverage on TSN. Brian Mudrick, Kathy Gauthier. It is the final day of pool play, and then tomorrow we start that championship round of 8 teams. 3 have already qualified, we know that. This Quebec team came here looking to gain some experience. They may have some championship round experience if this day goes well.
Well, they certainly are going home with a lot of new experiences that are only going to help them because they're in juniors still. But this was last night. This is a team that is very loose before the game. They dance to the music, but when they hit the ice, they are all pros. She's got all the soft shots, and when she needs to make big draws, Brian, it has not been an issue. 18-year-old
Emilia Gagne. This was her first. If she gets by that redstone, I don't know if Stacey Curtis even has the shot, but she tries the run back here.
And Stacey did have a good game, but this is a very tough shot. Not quite made, and so there goes Quebec with another win.
So Gagne does not even have to throw her final rock, but she does have to enjoy some high fives, and why not? 9-7, your final score. So as we check the pools, as mentioned, the top 4 from each make that championship round starting tomorrow. We know Manitoba is in, Alberta in, Team Canada so far in as well. It seems every Scotties, Jennifer Jones makes history. She's now 13 wins away from becoming the all-time winningest skip in Scotties history. She would pass Colleen Jones. She's looking for title number 6 as well. Tracy Fleury is looking for her first ever Scotties title, but they have something in common this week.
Well, what they're both starting to do really, really well is fine draw weight, and that is what takes you to the top of the podium at the end of the week. Both of these skips making big draws when it counts.
And that was certainly the case for Jennifer Jones, Manitoba, last night taking on New Brunswick and Sylvie Robichaud. Jen was in trouble here, but she bailed herself out.
And this is a great indication of how good she is. She bounces off. She's giving up a potential 3. Corner freezes. That says complete control of draw weight.
And that theme continues. It was Northern Ontario. And another lovely draw, the outturn here from Tracy Fleury.
And Tracy Fleury shot 97% last night. Those are great numbers, but this is what Tracy Fleury is known to be able to do and is starting to make the big draws. That makes her very dangerous.
And that hung on and spun back, enough for a single, enough for a win as she was victorious over Saskatchewan. If you want to win a championship like this, you need draw weight in your back pocket, and these ladies have it.
Well, they certainly do. Look at the difference, though. For Tracy Fleury, 92% on her in-turn. Watch for her to go to that today. Jennifer, very balanced. Doesn't matter what turn you give her, she is going to make it. What I think will be interesting, Brian, is because Jennifer's been up so much, her third, Shannon Burchard, hasn't thrown that many draws. Was a little bit low in numbers yesterday, needs to find it.
Jennifer Jones, we know, is in. Tracy Fleury will try join her in that championship round. First drop next from Penticton, BC.
So proud to represent Northern Ontario. We love wearing the green and gold and love playing in the Scotties. It's hard to get here.
The depth of talent is great. To be one of the veterans in the field and to see these up-and-coming curlers is amazing. I love where curling is going in the country, and I'm excited to play these younger people, although they're really, really good.
Such an incredible team, so consistent, so much depth through their lineup. They've really kind of set the bar. They'll be tough to beat.
The 2018 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Purex Bathroom Tissue. Find comfort in Purex. The 2018 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada, by New Holland, equipped for a new world, and by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures.
So this is obviously a big day here when it comes to pool play. Manitoba already advancing to that championship round. They face Northern Ontario on Sheet B, Nova Scotia taking on Yukon as Marianne Arsenault looks to keep it rolling. On Sheet C, New Brunswick and Saskatchewan, and Team Wildcard, Carrie Anderson taking on the Northwest Territories, that 4-1 record. As for our feature, it is time to meet the teams. It is brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Jones, skip of Team Manitoba. Our lead is Dawn McEwen, second Jill Officer, third is Shannon Burchard, and we curl at the St. Vital Curling Club in Winnipeg.
Hi, I'm Tracy Fleury, skip of Team Northern Ontario. Our lead is Amanda Gates, second Jennifer Wiley, third Crystal Webster, and we curl out of the Idlewild Golf and Country Club in Sudbury.
So you're set. Manitoba, the Red Stones this morning. Team Northern Ontario, the Yellow Stones. It was Team Jennifer Jones winning that draw to the button, so they have that all-important hammer here in one. And to start things off, it is the Team Northern Ontario lead, Amanda Gates. And we should mention, Kathy, this Northern Ontario team deciding to go with a 5-woman rotation.
Yes.
So in this game, Jennifer Wiley, sister of Tracy, will be the alternate, and in its second in this game, Jenna Walsh.
And this is not just for this event. This is what they do all year. Very much like the European teams often, where you have a rotation and players come in and players come out, so that if somebody does get sick, it is not a surprise. You know how to play with different people and what to expect. Unlike
in broadcasting, when my co-host isn't feeling well, she powers through, so we hope you feel better, Kathy.
Thank you.
Battling a little bit of a cold.
We're okay. Yeah, we're close.
Looks like it's sliding, and I'd like it to finish. Still looks late. Like it to finish. Make sure you're tight on this line.
Well, Jen going early. We've seen this over and over from her. It really doesn't matter whether that stone is in the 12-foot or the 4-foot. She'll throw a corner guard in the first end.
So same weight.
So we have game on.
Yep. I'll probably give you less on the split. Okay.
And just a reminder, a very special day across our CTV networks here on TSN. Obviously, it is Bell Let's Talk Day, as we want to get the message out that there is help out there for
It's coming, okay. Yep.
any mental illness. You need to talk to somebody. A lot of support out there, and Bell doing their part today. Will be making donations when you use the hashtag Bell Let's Talk. A lot of social media outlets you can use to get involved today on Bell Let's Talk Day. And of course, that's here on TSN as well at the Scotties all day long.
You like that, Shan? Yeah, I do.
The speed should be not bad, eh?
Yeah, it should be pretty good.
Line's good. Gotta be here. Yep. Make sure, guys. Yep. Hard, Jill. Come on, you got it. Go. Go, Jill. Go, go, go. Fully in. Go. Keep her going. Keep her going. Keep her going. Okay, that's a good spot. Good, Dawn. Good.
Well, good morning, Shannon Burchard, Jill Officer. A big scrub to get the blood
You're
pumping here.
Now. And we do see that often in the first end, that spot, as soon as it gets to the center line, often will die very quickly, because in the draws to the button, you're way out in the wings coming to the center. There are very few rocks thrown down the center line, and so it tends to still have the most pebble.
And there is second Jenna Walsh, who is in the roster in the lineup here for Northern Ontario this morning.
You're right. Deeper, back 8. Slots.
Lots of room. Amanda, stay with it.
Slots, Trace, back 12. Just a big extension, I think, on that.
What do you have on it?
I did an 88.
Okay.
And I thought, just saw it really pop it out.
Okay. Wrong split, maybe?
With that stone going through, a chance now to run the stone thrown by Dawn straight back. Jill can actually roll in as well to lie 2.
Yeah.
Dawn, 8, 7.
On the nose.
Yeah. I like that.
9-5.
Okay, straight up. Keep
What
it
weight?
firm.
I didn't see it.
9.5.
Jenna Walsh in her third Scotties competed in 2012 in
Nine.
Red Deer and
9.
2015 in Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan.
Hard.
You remember back in 2012, Tracy Fleury represented Ontario and now Northern Ontario at this year's Scotties.
Okay.
Well, for Manitoba, they have been so strong so far. And one of the risks for Jennifer, if Tracy wants to play a simple game, is Jennifer gets not anxious about it, but she really doesn't enjoy playing a wide open game. So stay patient. And Cheryl used something like Stay in School yesterday, and I really liked it for this Manitoba team because they've not had a lot of 10-end games, only one so far. So learn every time you're out there.
So Cheryl will be getting royalties from Kathy Gauthier this morning.
Well done by Cheryl.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, for Northern Ontario, and this feeds into the patience for Jennifer, I think she needs to minimize the clutter. The less rocks in play, the more advantage it is, not only for her comfort, but in winning and minimizing and managing the risk. So sometimes when you don't have the hammer, play the double, get out of trouble, and then deal with trying to score when you have it.
Keys to the Game brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. And apparently also brought to you by Cheryl Bernard.
The gift that keeps giving.
10.
And this the import, Crystal Webster, on this team. What does Crystal bring to this Fleury side, Kathy?
You know what? I think she's a great balance in terms of personality for Tracy. She's just very calm, just quietly goes about doing the soft shots that you've just seen. I think that so much of what makes a great back end is the chemistry between the two players, and they're very similar personalities.
10, 14 and a half years here, right?
Yeah, it's best, I'd say. At best. Too close.
Northern Ontario throwing down the marker early this morning, but they are ready to play.
T-line, top 4.
No, off. We're on the corner. It looks heavy.
Yeah.
This is the shot that we talked about in the opening. Brian Shannon has not had a lot of opportunity
Yep, little rub. Yep.
to throw draws.
Go.
Really come off.
Can't jump to anything, okay? Not that you did, I'm just
Yeah.
can't.
What was
Great
that,
weight.
Nice speed. Came off. So that was an 11.
Yeah,
so
just like half a second.
Yeah. You got it.
This is a real special Scotties for Crystal. At 42 years of age, she finally has made the show for the first time. She was an alternate back in
11-3.
2011 for Shannon Clybrink, but this her first Scotties competing. And it's got to be a real nice thrill to get here on the big stage.
It is such a special event, Brian. I was talking to Susan O'Connor from Alberta, and she's been to the Olympics with Cheryl. And she said, you know, the Olympics is something, but the Scotties is magical. And I think that's a great description for it. And I'm sure that for Crystal, being here as an alternate, you're coming to try to help somebody. When you come here as a full player, you are part of the magic in every possible way.
Solid. Bump. Close. Solid. Close. Yep. Really big.
Kirsten Curl.
Yep. Wow. Hard. Hard. Whoa.
Shannon Burchard.
Whoa. Good.
And the shooter will stick around. That shot stone.
Good call.
Good, Shannon.
That young lady getting a lot
Just a little
of
big,
media
eh?
attention
Yeah.
for
So.
two reasons. Number one, she's playing fantastic.
Yes.
And obviously she replaced
Sorry,
Caitlin Laws
overall
as
bit of
Caitlin and
hair
John
on
Morris go off to the Olympics in mixed doubles.
We didn't give her a piece on this side.
As Jennifer Jones recruited Shannon, knowing that this would be the situation, and she's fit in very nicely in her first Scotties as well.
Now, she's a great player, has been for a very long time.
Yeah, like, shoot, just
how this
overrolled
goes.
it by a hair.
Stick you out there.
Sure, for Shannon, very disappointed in the results at the provincial Scotties, not coming out where they wanted to, but was in Jennifer's pool, so Jennifer had the opportunity to play against her and see what she could do.
Nine. Yep. Whoa. Yeah.
Weight's good. Weight's good. Good.
Nice shot, Trace.
Very nice.
Crystal?
10-2.
Okay, great weight. Comes down up there.
It didn't come down a whole lot. It's going to be a little thicker going to the wings, but it wasn't bad. Dawn still came up a bit.
I guess I could leave her that, but then I think I can chase.
Yeah, busy morning here at the Scotties. We'll keep you up to date. A pair of 2 and 3 teams, New Brunswick, Saskatchewan. There you see Sylvie Robichaud, Shotstone, top 8. And one more to come, so it is the draw for 2 for Team New Brunswick.
Any piece of the paint will do.
And Sylvie had a fantastic game yesterday afternoon against Team Manitoba. Jennifer Jones really put some pressure and really gave Jennifer her first tough test at this year's Scotties. I believe they finally went the full 10 in that game.
They did. It was the first and only time this week, and the New Brunswick team played very well. There's your deuce.
So Sylvie Robichaud at a curl Moncton, 2 on the board for a lead early. In our feature matchup, Jennifer Jones, look at those numbers. Her first here in 1.
Well, Jennifer trying to duck around the corner guard and set it higher than the Northern Ontario Stone, so any removal might jam it back.
T-line. Gotta bury it. Starting to go. Line needs to finish.
I still don't really want to go here.
Gotta finish.
It was one of your keys off the top of the broadcast. Draw weight for these skips, and another lovely one from Jennifer Jones.
That's a great shot. It's in front of the tee line. It is behind that guard buried.
Great weight. It was 14.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, I thought it'd be all there. She's just got like.
And so this is the corner freeze.
For the first time ever, we have Team Wildcard.
Oh my gosh.
Here at the Scotties. Carrie Anderson.
It's not a WWF match.
It's fun, you know, wild card.
For one of us.
We'll get some sound effects going. Anyways, Team Wildcard, led by Carrie Anderson out of Manitoba, taking on the Northwest Territories.
And facing 3, this is a big scrub, Brian.
So a big scrub here. They have to get it. They love the blue paint. Did they drag it far enough?
I don't know.
As Sarah Colton, the third for Carrie Galusha, having a look.
Pretty good.
It looks like that. Well, it is the 1 on the right-hand side as we look at. So it's steal.
Selena Kate says yes, 1 it is. Steal. And 1-0 for Carrie Galusha. In our feature, final stone here for Tracy Fleury, trying to be shot stone here when it's all said and done, and it curls too far. Not enough weight, so the skipper's deuce here. A chance for 2 for Jennifer Jones.
Well, and that's the difference between Jennifer's that was not swept all the way, that ran on its own, and Tracy's was sweeping weight. Just that extra movement.
Yeah.
I think I could throw that same weight.
I agree.
I think so,
Just try not to jump it. Like
You brought your trusty stopwatch this morning, Kathy.
Always.
Why don't we have some...
Okay.
By we, you mean me.
Well, you do the work, and I tell you what to do, which rarely goes well. So we'll get a time here. What do you think it's running at first and foremost?
I'm going to guess it's probably about 14 right now. Especially if she gets into that middle section.
Okay, well, there's room.
She's pretty dangerous at the best of times, especially when she has that last stone in the first end.
It's okay.
Final stone here in 1. Jennifer Jones.
That's 14.08.
Are we by? Done. Yep. Okay, we're good.
And no mistake early. The Olympic gold medalist from Sochi finds the 4-foot. 2 on the board. Jennifer Jones leads here in
They're
Penticton.
13-7 on that, so thank God we could wait for that.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Our Scotties coverage here on TSN. Jennifer Jones, a 2-0 advantage, and she was a big reason why in that first end.
Well, we talked about it in the opening, Brian, about how important draw weight is as you get especially towards the weekend. We also showed you that her numbers are the same, in turn or out turn. She makes them all. This is facing 3. Has to find draw weight early in this end if she's going to score 2. Gets by the guard, is in front of the tee line. Only shot left for Tracy Fleury is to try to corner freeze it. And for Tracy Fleury, over curls a little bit now. Jennifer throws the other turn, needs to draw weight in a different path. No mistake. Capitalizes when she has the opportunity. There's your deuce based on 2 very good draws.
2 lovely shots from Jennifer Jones, and the key shots are brought to you by Purex. Find comfort in Purex.
Sorry, that went farther than I thought.
Welcome back to our coverage. It's the final day of pool play, A and B, before we have that championship pool of the top 8. And from there, the Page playoff system as we get closer to Championship Sunday here on TSN. So here in the second end, it is Team Northern Ontario with those yellow stones, trying to use the hammer to their advantage, and lead stones are on the way. This one from Amanda Gates. She threw the corner guard with her first and playing the hit here with her second.
And I think it's important to note, Brian, that for Jennifer, these games still very much matter. It's not just making the championship pool. Your record comes with you. And so if you want to make it to the Final Four on the weekend, it's best overall record, so every game matters.
I think we just try to peel across the top corner.
That rock looks out when you look at it, but we did a morning a couple of days ago, I think it was, and there was a rock that looked out and it was absolutely in. And so I think if it's close at all, teams don't take chances. So Jennifer's trying to remove it and the guard at the same time.
Okay, let's go.
I'm going to give you like a 25.
What was mine? Was it really quick there?
Okay.
Tracy electing to throw the corner guard.
2, gotta go.
We'll worry about that stone at the top of the 4-foot later.
1.
All right, guys. As far as you can.
Gotta get it over.
As far as you can.
Hard as you can.
Hard.
Sorry, I didn't add any.
Nice pair, Joe. Yeah, a little bit. No, you're good. Nice pair.
Better. It's closer, yeah.
2.5. Easy, I think it's there.
Kathy, in your 3 Scotties championships, I know you never had that rotating lineup.
No.
Do you think there's challenges involved there? I mean, I know they knew it coming in, so it's not a surprise, and you get used to it. It's like anything else that your team does, but are there maybe some disadvantages to that?
You know what? You have to be pretty tough to be able to do that. And I know that so many European teams do, and you could actually see why you could build a case for it. But as somebody who was a competitor, I wanted to know that I was going into the game every single time we took to the ice. And just the thought of knowing that when it was a really big game, I might not be in the rotation, like for someone like me, it would have driven me absolutely crazy. But if there is illness on the team or somebody gets hurt, you're not introducing somebody brand new. Now, Shannon Burchard is a great example of introducing somebody brand new to a team that didn't really know these players, and it's worked seamlessly.
I took your off 8.
Had a few questions via social media on what will happen if indeed Jennifer Jones' team does win this and become Team Canada in North Bay, Ontario. Caitlin Lodge will rejoin the team and take her 3rd position back, and Shannon will go as the alternate.
And that conversation would have been held with Shannon when they invited her to join them to the Scotties. That's a great opportunity for Shannon, who has been trying to get to the Scotties, to come here, have this experience, take it home, try to get here on her own as a skip.
Might be the first time in history, too, that the registered 5th on this team is actually in South Korea.
Well, she is, yes. She is listed as an alternative. She is not coming to play.
I don't think she's going to squeak in for any action here at the Scotties at Penticton.
11-8.
Shannon trying to run it straight back.
Go! Great stroke.
Atta girl.
Atta girl. Real good.
And it does sit, touching paint in the wings out there on the right side of your screen.
And good readiness. Watch Dawn where she goes when this hits.
Great stroke.
Atta girl.
Sees the opportunity. She's right there to make sure that it goes
Atta girl.
behind. Your
Real
job
good.
is not over until the rock stops.
I know it's Shannon's first Scotties, but we should point out, too, she made 2 Canadian Junior
She did.
finals.
Yep.
She's been a great skip in Manitoba against Jennifer Jones and company in a very tough province.
And she played mixed with Gunner as well.
Jason Gunlickson.
Light the floor. Looks a bit light. Get lots of line.
Gotta go for 8.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Hard. Just tight. Top
Hard,
12.
get it in. Shot, you gotta go.
Hard.
Go.
Hard. Hard. Okay, good feet. Good feet.
Shot stone, but really didn't make any effort to bury,
Do a whole lot.
even with that weight.
Okay. You roll a little.
No, just the nose, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
So I
2
don't
players
run
on the
it.
ice today will
It'll
be
be in.
making that trip to South Korea. Jennifer Jones in support of husband Brett Lang. And Brent was here, actually, for the first part of the competition, watching Jen before making the trip over. And Carrie Galusha, the sister of Kevin Cooey, will also be going over with a lot of family support.
It's nice.
Good. Queen. Yep. Whoa. Yep.
Whoa. Hard.
Well, I'm sure for Jennifer, she'd be very, very happy to go cheer on her husband, but I think that it will also be really hard to be there watching another team represent the country when you are the reigning gold medalist and not playing. I'm sure she'll be cheering on Rachel Homan and her team very much, but those things are tough, and I think it'll be a reinforcement there at about how much she's missing.
We had a nice light moment in the sit-down interviews with the skips when obviously Jen has 2 children and Isabella, their oldest, and I asked, well, didn't your daughter ask how come Daddy's going to the Olympics this year and not you? And she said, well, it's Daddy's turn, so he gets to go. So obviously kids are awesome, and it'll be great to have.
And for those children, they think that one or the other parent just goes to the Olympics.
That's normal.
Yeah.
That's pretty special. Not only that, though, but, you know, for having someone in your support system that was just there 4 years ago, won a gold medal, didn't lose a game in winning that gold medal. So, I mean, what a support system that is to have if you're having a bump in the road during the Olympics for Brent.
And him having been there watching Jennifer will have helped with the experience, know what to expect.
Sit. Good. Okay. That works. Really?
And here it's fine.
Yeah. I think so.
Well, sliding a little bit deep. It is shot and it is buried, but lots of room for Jennifer to get in on top and force Tracy Fleury to the single.
So off to a great start. Obviously, she's looking for her 6th Scotties title. That would tie the great Colleen Jones. So when you look at the starts that she's had, look at that, 11-0 in 2013, lost the final, started 6-0 in 2015, won that final. Same deal in 2009, starting 5-0. And now in 2018, we'll wait and see. In 2009, by the way, last time the Scotties was in BC, Victoria. Do you remember who she beat in that final? It was a BC skip.
Me too, yeah.
It wasn't Kelly.
It was Marla Mallet.
Marla, jeepers creepers.
Talking with Jen earlier this week, boy, I said time flies. It
Oh, yeah.
seems like yesterday we were in Victoria for that Scotties.
Yep.
crazy.
I upgraded those since then. I have you in the booth instead of Russ Howard, so that's, you know. See, that's a nice thing again. Check mark.
You're playing your cards well. You just don't want me to breathe on you.
Final stone for Jennifer Jones here in 2. Trying to force Tracy Fleury, Northern Ontario. And again, that draw weight, and again, a perfect shot. Top 4 buried.
That came off a bit. Nice throw.
Very nice shot for Jen.
14-9, so it's drag that along.
I had a 13.75 on that, so just trying to draw the button a little bit less, I guess, but
Good force.
Shoot, I wanted to make that good.
And that is a great, that there is a great snapshot of who Jennifer is. When I played with Jennifer, it didn't matter if we won. She would sit down after and talk about where we needed to get better. So the reason I think that she has won as much as she does and has is she is not content to just get a win or make a shot. She's fully buried, top 4, and she's disappointed that it wasn't good enough because she wanted it to be deeper.
I think I got a 406.
Line's good.
So the pressure now on this young lady, Tracy Fleury. Final stone here in 2, and she needs a great in-turn draw. Full 4 for the single.
Line's great. Yeah. Line's good. Line's good. Hey, line's good. You're fine. Whoa, whoa. All you.
Jenna Walsh, Amanda Gates walking the stone in. Lovely touch. Tracy Fleury, the draw to the hearts for the single.
That draw weight.
And a few moose calls in the building. They pull within 1.
Yeah, good luck. Thanks for all the input.
Welcome back to beautiful Penticton, BC. And just a reminder, today is Bell Let's Talk Day. All day Bell donating 5 cents to mental health initiatives for every text sent, every mobile and long distance call made, every tweet with that hashtag Bell Let's Talk. You can use the Talk Facebook frame as well, Snapchat filter. And new for 2018, every social media view of the official Bell Let's Talk video as well. It is Bell Let's Talk Day right here on TSN of the Scotties. Lovely draw on that second in from Tracy Fleury as Team Northern Ontario puts a single on the board. So here in 3, it is Manitoba leading by 1 with Hammer throwing those red rocks.
More here.
And surprise, surprise, you saw it with her first, Dawn McEwen, perfect, top 4.
Yeah.
Where are her numbers again this week? At the top?
Oh,
is she right up there again?
Absolutely. She is at the top. She is usually not even contested for being the best lead.
Top 8. Top 8's good. Do it.
Lots of room.
Line's good. Fully.
Do it.
Hard for weight. Yeah. Hard for weight. Hard. Hard. Right to it. Hard. Crystal. Hard. 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 Hard.
And a nice draw there from Amanda Gates.
12 foot?
Yeah.
12 foot. Full 12.
Full 12.
It is noisy in here this morning. Lots of school groups, probably even more than yesterday.
Graham. Line's good. Full 12. Right now. Might be 8. It needs to curl, Jill. You got to get off. Whoa. Looks heavy.
Pretty close.
No.
Coming off
the
of
it. Like an inch. It can't bounce.
Good.
Good.
There they are. There's some of.
What a great place to grow up. Lake Okanagan, Lake Skaha. Beach country, wine country, lots to do in the summertime and wintertime.
Well, I thought I'd lost you this morning. I was waiting for you in the lobby, and you said that you're just sitting there having a coffee this morning, staring at the lake.
Unbelievable how beautiful this part of the world is. Growing up in northern Alberta, I had a chance to come here in the summertime, the Kelowna, Penticton area for golf and the wineries. It's a very special part of Canada. Great to be back. Jenna Walsh, and she'll wreck on that guard out front.
Weight was pretty close.
Yeah. She called on right away, so
Okay.
I'm guessing a little tight. Okay.
You know, the other thing when you talk of this system, let's say you go out and you struggle and you don't have a great game. Well, then you got to wait and watch another one, and then depending on the draw, then you get back in. And, you know, as an athlete, and you can speak to this, Kathy, the last thing you want to do after a poor performance is just sit on it.
No, you want to get back out there. Now, I know that I ran into Andrea Ronnebeck in the lobby this morning, the coach of the team, and the teams are given 10 minutes on the sheet that they're going to play the next day, and she said she was able to work with Jenna on a couple of technical issues the other night. So even that is helpful to be able to get out there. Now, part of their rotation this year would be that Jen Wiley had a baby 4 months ago, and so it was probably very nice to rotate her in at that time. But you're right, it's frustrating.
Let's get you up to date over on Sheet C now. It is New Brunswick. Sylvia Robichaud, Carl Moncton, that 2-0 advantage over Sherry Anderson and Team Saskatchewan. And you saw the house in the ISO. And this young team in front of her, Courtney Fesser, her twin sister Krista, Carly Korchinski, the tap, the red goes, and nice job from Sherry Anderson. That is 2 on the board as she answers back to tie things up.
Kind of looks like tight ice, but I know it's straight here. Yeah, it doesn't. Speed across here should still be okay, I think, eh?
There are a lot of teams that facing one in the house with hammer would play the hit. Not a chance for Jennifer. She is going for 2 all the way, is not content to hit that stone out in the wings and wait for a miss.
Oh, it's going to over curl! Got to be above the tee, get off.
No, it's going to over curl.
We deep? Yeah.
Right on the
No. Going out the other side. Okay.
Our updates continue. Tons of rocks in play on Sheet D. It is Carrie Galusha, Northwest Territories, and Team Wildcard, Carrie Enerson. Now you see Carrie, we watched this, Kathy, having a glance this end, back and forth. She has a risk-reward shot here. Already 2 in her back pocket, but a chance for more.
Well, she's trying to get by the guard and tap it stone back to bring 4 into play. And the draw is not very easy in either case. But rubs on the guard. And so only the 2.
So 2 for Carrie Enerson, playing with Selena Cates, Liz Fife, and Kristen McCush.
This way. Hard!
20? Yeah.
You've watched the Canadian Juniors as a proud parent the last few years, and myself there as a broadcaster. This format at the Scotties for the very first time. Usually by this time of the week, you have a sense of who's going to be in the top 4 in the Page playoff system. As we're just getting towards that top 8 tomorrow in that championship round, what is your sense, Kathy? Do you get a feel of how many wins? Is it still tough at this point for you?
It is, because I think there's a very big difference of making the playoff pool, if you will, versus being a contender. And so you look at those 3 teams that have 5 wins right now. Those are for sure the teams that are playing the best, because that record, when they cross and they play each other, is only going to help them.
Go! Great scrub.
And it doesn't matter how hard people try to evenly seed pools.
Really nice, Shannon.
There's always a pool that feels tougher than another. There always is, depending on play. And so when you cross over, you're not playing weak teams. You're playing teams that have come to play.
Updates continue. We always mention Jennifer Jones and her great run at the Scotties over the years with those 5 titles. Same goes for Marianne Arsenault. She has 5 titles, looking for number 6. She's taking on this young Yukon team this morning, led by Chelsea Duncan, and Chelsea with her final stone in 3.
And she's just playing the nose hit for her single. There she is.
And the nose hit is good against the Blue Nosers. So after a couple of blanks there in 1 and 2, Chelsea takes her single in 3.
Okay.
You want it above that one?
Yeah.
Just top 8.
Yeah.
Top 8.
Is that same line that Jen threw? Speed should be.
Speed's nice here, yeah. Okay, wait's close. I see it.
it off. It's a
Looks
little
heavy.
high.
Spiky.
It's close.
I'd like to. It has to
No,
curl.
no.
Don't need to.
It has to curl.
It's almost T.
It's coming off.
T-line, T-line.
No. It has to sit. Needs to sit. Needs to sit. Even's good.
Sit.
Good. Atta girl.
Well,
good,
we
good.
talked about this young lady's draw weight. She's been throwing a lot of hits. That's a very lovely touch
Good,
there.
Shannon. Nice pair.
Ooh, stopped in time.
What is Shannon's team like back in
Okay.
Manitoba that she usually plays with?
What do you mean by like how
Like,
the
are they
style of play?
Style
or?
of play, competitive. I know they've had good games
Yeah.
against Jennifer Jones. What can we expect out of that team maybe in the future?
Well, you know, and assuming if they stay together, the team is actually one of Shannon's former Canadian junior finalist teams that got back together again. And, you know, a good team. They were in a different pool at the Scotties this year than the team that I coached. So I didn't get to see them play a lot, but I did know that their record certainly wouldn't have been what they wanted it to be. But I think fatigue really kicked in a lot this year. Shannon's a big-time hitter. And we've seen her numbers this week, that is what it is. But she's also very good at the soft shot, so very well-rounded.
Yes! Yes!
Skip Stones here in 3. Tracy Fleury. And she jams the one. Back 4.
I think she was trying to go the other way. So.
Because I think this will curl here.
A little bit more, yeah. Okay.
Nine and a half.
Okay.
I feel like this will curl a bit more. You
Yeah.
guys?
Yeah.
This side of the sheet.
I agree.
We rolling over like side 8 or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Try to stick kind of full 8 is the kind of the good line, Jill.
Yeah.
10? Sorry. Right?
10, yeah. No, nine and a half. Sorry.
Okay.
Huge numbers for Jennifer. Has not only utilized the hammer for a conversion of 2 when she's had opportunities, but more often than not, it's been 3s and 4s and 5s and even a 6.
Okay.
Not mistaken, they've scored double digits in games,
Yes.
every game except against New Brunswick.
Yes.
Sorry.
Okay.
Even more impressive considering they didn't finish a lot of those games. They were
No.
handshakes in 8 or 9. So the offense, not a problem thus far for Jennifer Jones in Manitoba.
And it's not only that, they have a great defense as well. They have not allowed teams to score very many points against them either.
9.5. Give him 2.
You got to go straight up.
This young lady from Northern Ontario made history when Northern Ontario was given an entry for the first time back in 2015, representing Northern Ontario. And she actually made her Scotties debut back in 2012 as Team Ontario, beating Rachel Holman in the final that year, way back in 2012. And obviously Rachel not here as Team Canada as they chase their Olympic gold medal dreams in Pyeongchang very shortly.
Now that is the best that she could do. That redstone is buried from the hack. No
I did that
double
really well.
opportunity.
I like the weight too.
Yeah, it was like a 9-7.
Yeah.
I'll throw a 10.
Okay.
And this is how this Jones team creeps up on you. You think you played an okay end, and
Yeah.
you figure, okay, so we give 2. The problem is if they take 2 every time they have hammer and you only take 1, even you can do the math.
Math this morning brought to you by Kathy Gauthier, adding it up for X amount of years.
Thank you.
Final stone here in 3. Jennifer Jones it is. The open hit to pick up 2 more.
No.
No.
Clean, yep. Yep. Clean, yep. Clean.
Clean is a very good sign. It's a very good shot. Right in the nose for Jennifer Jones as the Olympic gold medalist. A commanding lead early, up by 3 in
That's
Penticton.
wrong. Yeah, I tried to. I think it's just that.
Well, you can have all of the best teams in the world gathered, but if the ice conditions are not good, you will not ever have a chance to see what they're possible and what they can do. So you have the father-son combo of Mike and Dave Merklinger. Saw Mike last year at the Canadian Juniors in Victoria, did a brilliant job. And Dave, of course, obviously mentoring his son, saying that he's doing a lot more all the time, but they're in this building every draw, well before the players arrive, after the players leave, to try to ensure that the conditions are as good as they possibly can be. And you know, they're in for some tough times ahead, I think, buddy. I'm not sure, I'm not the forecaster that Victor is, but I do believe that it's supposed to be a bit of rain and sleet and moisture. And moisture coming into a building can always be a problem for ice makers.
Updates continue. Let's go to Sheet D, Northwest Territories, and the wild card team led by Carrie Anderson. And Carrie is shot stone, nestled in between those two red rocks in the 4-foot. Final one to come here from Carrie Galusha. What's she playing, Kathy?
Well, I think that she's trying to play the run straight back, because if she can pick Carrie's stone out there, it would be for 2. Needs to get more to the nose, though.
1 yellow? Thought we were sliding a little bit.
And we'll know it.
So a steal for Carrie Anderson out of Manitoba, and a 3-1 advantage there after 3. In our feature game, it was Dawn McEwen, a stone top 4. She has a center guard as well. Amanda Gates threw a corner with her first, and now her second stone here on the way.
Look at the placement of Dawn's stone. It's almost like they could just give her a bye and say, just walk down, just put the stone there. It's going anyways. Save some time on the clock. Over and over and over again.
You know, they hadn't had a lot of tough games, not really tested until they took on New Brunswick. And in that 5th end break, Jill Officer, and asking her, all right, so you guys have been dominating. What do you got to make sure you keep doing to stay sharp? And she said the biggest thing, watch changes in the ice. Make sure late in games we know if the ice is changing, and make sure that we get Dawn's rocks in the right positions going forward throughout the game.
Well, how you set up the ends really makes the big difference. And Jill's right. You don't know if the ice gets slower in 9 and 10, and what happens if you don't ever play a 9 or 10. And you know that with the crossover pools and towards the weekend, you will be playing 10 or 11 end games.
Good.
Another corner.
She does have stones to work with. So for Tracy Fleury and her Northern Ontario team, they'll throw a couple of corner guards, but at some point she may try to utilize the stone that's in the 12-foot to even act as a guard, or freeze the stone that Dawn had thrown on her first.
Look here. Look here. Easy. Sit down.
Sit.
Sit down. Oh my goodness.
It's a bit better.
Do you like trying to stay or just peel it? I think just peeling.
Well, it look is
I don't mind the flop.
I don't mind the flop
Think
either.
we just peel.
Okay.
Okay.
Guessing it must be like half again, or a little less to get through there, eh?
Yeah. Yep, yep. Hard.
Good. Nice throw, Jill. So we don't want to create a pocket.
Yeah. Line's wider. Switch. Switch. As far as you can.
Why switch, Kathy, for people at home that aren't familiar?
Well, the idea is that Amanda, as we look at it, because she's pushing, will actually move the stone further out there. the person that is closest to the stone is the one that has the most effect on the stone. So before they switched, it was the player on the other side. So they were essentially trying to keep the rock straight when they wanted it to curl. Sometimes, though, I think that the studies have shown that when you switch, just the act of stopping sweeping for that small period of time can actually lose any momentum on the stone.
And Shannon Burchard unable to spill the shooter out, so there is a corner out there to work with.
Oh, we're hitting and rolling. What weight, sorry? I didn't see. 10? Wait! 10.
Jennifer Wiley, the alternate for this game, and Tracy's sisters got to watch their brothers compete at the recent Junior Nationals in Shawinigan, Quebec, making it to that gold medal game against the Tardy brothers in BC, who went on to win gold.
Never.
They did.
It's hot.
And I know that Jake in particular, Jacob, the younger one, has years and years left. I think he's still in high school.
Okay.
So a great future for Northern Ontario in the junior program for men's.
And the future looks pretty good right now for the Yukon on sheet B, for the time being anyways, because they have 3. However, 1 stone still to come from the 5-time Scotties champ, Marianne Arsenault, and it is the in-turn draw for her single. I don't know if she's playing with that broom, the backing, or just this cold draw, but she needs a good one.
She made a raised double on her first stone just to get out of trouble, but this is one of those great examples of it doesn't really matter what your record is, and that Yukon doesn't have a win. They can still absolutely make shots, and these are the teams that start to get better as they get more comfortable with the ice as the week goes on.
Marianne playing with Christina Black, Jennifer Baxter, Jennifer Kraus.
Looks good.
She's so good at draws.
Does look good. It is right on the hearts. Nice draw from Marianne Arsenault.
What's that? Getting heavy? Oh.
A great competitor. We talked with her longtime teammate via telephone earlier this week in Colleen Jones, and so proud to be watching her former teammate. And Marianne's played a lot of positions, front end player, and now, as you talked about, just that nice DNA for a skip as well.
Well, and a mentoring kind of person with these young women in front of her. What a great person to play for and learn from.
Crystal Webster trying to generate something here. The hit, roll it over, get behind cover, and that is shot stone. Back 8.
9-5. Great weight.
No, she got the roll, but you can see it is not under, and so Jen has access to it with quieter weight.
Bumper, maybe that is?
Yeah. What do I have?
At least 3/4. 3/4 in?
Pack?
Pack? Okay.
Do you care about holding your shooter here if you're Jen, or do you just rip it out?
Well, you don't want to nose, that's for sure.
This way, Dawn, you never threw them this way, hey?
This way, no.
I think they should run fairly straight. Would you guys agree?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Just listening to Jen, if she rolls away to the other
Probably like
side,
a solid hack. I want to kill it.
it creates the force. Does not want to sit there because that allows Tracy then to hit and roll underneath, and then Jen is chasing.
Skip stones here in 4.
Nice.
Where? Yep. Yep. Solid. Yep. Hard. 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 Go, go, go. Hard, hard, hard. You got it. Go.
And they do got it. I think it's still rubbed, but they got it anyways.
Too many.
Just grazed that red stone top 12, but still got the job done.
Yeah.
That curled.
Yeah, it did. It was 11-2.
Yeah, I thought it was closer to board.
Yeah.
Well, advantage for Tracy is she's just seen her rock in this path.
Couldn't get by the guard much tighter.
Yeah, we couldn't risk it.
So just try flipping behind that red stone top 12.
Absolutely.
Tracy Fleury out of Sudbury. Her first here in 4. She needs a good one. Hit it, roll it. Nice shot. Tracy Fleury, shot stone here in 4.
Beauty Chase. I think Edgar 4, yeah.
Well, that's a great shot. She did have the opportunity to learn from Jennifer's. But great brushing, great reading of ice.
Good shot. Yeah.
You want to sweep for the T line, guys. She does
Okay.
have a double, so. Looks like a lot of ice, doesn't it? Gotta be close.
I think it's close.
A world championship back in 2008. That Olympic gold in 2014, Jennifer Jones. Her final stone here in 4.
Starting to curl. Stay close. No, Jill's rock. Jill first, Jill. Hard. Hard. Hey. Switch now. Switch now if you can. Finish. Gotta finish. Go, go, go. Hard. 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 Go, go, go.
A big scrub from McEwen, officer. And they can't really bury a piece, so pretty much the same shot here for Tracy Fleury and a chance to score 2.
That's tough, though, because to play tight to that guard, anything on the outside, you run it onto your own. You have to flirt with that stone in the top 12. Now, these are some great games by Skips at a Scotties. Look at some great numbers. Well, you had 3 perfect games. Rachel Holm and Stephanie Lawton. My former leader, Lois Fowler, and Tracy Fleury. That was yesterday. That 97% game put her in the record books.
Pretty impressive names when you look down that list. 100% in a game at this level. That is something to be proud of for sure.
See Heather Strong at 98%. We hope she's shoveled out from yesterday when she tweeted.
You'd hope, too, with those 100% that they won the game.
Well,
we should.
I think the odds are pretty good.
Final stone here in 4, and they're on her. Tracy Fleury right away. Got to go hard to avoid that one red stone. Top 12, get it by. Oh, what a scrub and what a shot. Tracy Fleury. Tip your cap to the front end.
I think she almost blew a vocal cord yelling that stone down.
Fear the Moose. The front end. Big scrub just by the red stone on the nose. It is 2 for Northern Ontario. They are within 1.
2018 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Cashmere Bathroom Tissue. Nothing feels like cashmere.
Welcome back to the Scotties here on TSN. Brian Mudrick, Kathy Gauthier with you. We're also with Tracy Fleury, who made 2 fantastic shots in that last end.
Well, she had a bit of an opportunity here because Jennifer did not roll underneath or roll away, which was the plan, and she absolutely capitalized on that opportunity. Gets that great roll behind, which forces Jennifer to draw, but Jen's draw did not get completely undercover, but this is still very tough, Brian.
Her final stone, a chance to score 2, had to avoid that red rock, get it by. Full credit to her front end, a great brush, 2 on the board, and that's why it is a 4-3 advantage now for Team Manitoba. So here in 5, it is Jennifer Jones, Manitoba, throwing the red rocks with hammer. You can see the first one from Dawn McEwen. Top 4. Amanda Gates, that guard out front, her second top 12. And one more to come here from Dawn McEwen with action underway in 5.
That's top 12, Dawn.
Full 12.
And while we're here this week, so much of the focus across the country, Brian, goes to men's play as teams declare, or provinces declare who will come to the Briar and Regina. And of course, Dawn's husband, Mike McEwen, in search of another title that will get underway today in Winkler, Manitoba. And I think with 3 exceptions of teams that have already declared, I think everybody's are pretty much being played this week.
And who could forget Mike McEwen coming within 1 shot of going to the Olympics for Canada. That draw by Kevin Cooey, that sweeping from Hebert and Lang. Man, that was an entertaining game in Ottawa, that men's final.
Fantastic curling.
Yep, hard.
Jenna Walsh gets them all going. Nice run back. And it spills right out. Oh, Jenna Walsh coming to play here in this 5th end.
Well, that's going to make her very happy. The insert in today's game has been struggling so far, but Reich makes that double run double.
Yeah, great throw, girl.
Change things all around.
FTF. Hold in.
Clean. Whoa, clean. 9.5.
Off if you're heavy.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Updates continue. Northwest Territories, Carrie Galusha. Team wildcard, Carrie Anderson. Anderson leading 3-1. Final stone to come here from the skip from the Northwest Territories.
Well, I peeked over on Carrie's final stone, and it was a bury into the 4-foot, so it is not just a draw, but a very precise draw that Carrie Galusha needs.
And that does not work out. And a steal of 2. And you see Sarah Colton in the house. She joined up with Carrie Galusha for the very first time. Used to play with Team Yukon and Chelsea Duncan. Anderson's 8th stolen end this week as well. So she's tied for 2nd in that department. And her husband also in the Manitoba men's playdowns.
Absolutely he is. With Ryan Hyde.
4. We're in. Sit down. Maybe not. Oh, it picked.
Look at that.
Good.
Yeah, you could see it actually did
Maybe.
pick up something.
Sorry, 10?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, 10. No. It's a hair big. Clean. Clean.
Whoa! Whoa! Off!
Wow.
Yike.
Wow, that's a lot of yellow stones in the house for Sherry Anderson and Team Saskatchewan. And that's the situation. Final stone for Sylvia Robichaud.
And we saw that she was facing 4.
Playing with Melissa Adams, Nicole Bishop, Kendra Lister. Hit it, roll it, get it in there.
Oh, very nice. Hard to tell from this angle.
10-1, 10-2.
Should be good enough for the single. They'll have one more look.
One red jeepers. What a nice shot.
I don't know if you can pick up momentum from a loss, but that young woman should be very proud of the way she played against Team Manitoba in that loss, and a great shot there.
I don't know that you pick up momentum from a loss, but what you can absolutely take from a loss is how playing a team like she did yesterday pushed all of them to play better, and then you want to stay at that level.
Top 4, full 4.
Spot will hang.
Yeah. It's normal here. Line's good. Top 4, 4 foot. Full 4. We can wait. Top 4, line's good. Off for a sec. Needs to curl. Really needs to curl. Hard finish. Really needs to curl. Go, Dawn, go. Go, you need 4 foot. Go, Dawn, go, 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 go. Line's getting better. Go, 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 go.
Dawn McEwen head down in a big scrub, and they drag it top 8.
You got it. Straight up.
In a battle of rookie thirds at this year's Scotties, Crystal Webster.
Whoa! Close. Whoa. Yeah! Whoa! Yeah! Yeah! Whoa! Yeah!
It's got to be close. On and off. Bang! Right on the nose. Nice run back from Crystal Webster.
Nice shot. I know, it just overcurled a hair. Good throw.
Hack! Yeah!
It is exposed, and so a chance for Jill to hit and roll behind, or rather Shannon.
Solid hack?
Yeah. Yeah! Good! Weights up! Whoa! Solid! Yeah! Whoa! Whoa! Weights up, Jen!
No,
Bumper! Other
No.
way, yeah! Yeah,
No.
yeah! Other way, or?
No, it's just moving.
Okay, good try.
Okay.
Oh! Oh, there was definitely
that's the
something
rock
under
that
that
picked,
rock.
There must be a scratch from after when it hit. That was the stone that they felt picked,
Oh boy.
if you remember.
Yeah.
I do.
Big thread.
Oh, it's a thread. Yike.
Did you see that? Did you see that rock go through the house? The one that picked of yours?
Well, you can see
Like
the scratch.
when we hit it, it totally like left a mark. There was definitely something underneath it.
Just like a board weight.
Yeah.
Do we want to roll right under?
It definitely
or-
picked. We were like watching it. We're like,
Half touch
well,
is great.
that picked. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's top 12 or tight or not even tight. Higher. Oh, okay.
I think this side can run a hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of weight.
Board weight.
That one left side of your
We're going for
screen,
the floor.
Kathy, the yellow stone. We've had a couple looks. You think that's biting?
I
paint?
do.
Yeah.
I do. The ones that I've thought not were
Hey,
the
you got
ones
it,
that
Trace.
visually look like they're out. That one actually looks from an overhead as though it is in. So I would contend that it is. So for Tracy, if she can roll under, maybe able to create a force situation.
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Think you got anything?
Okay, that's it. Crystal?
Yeah, I think
10-6,
so. 9.5. Nose is okay.
Yep.
Nose, and then she's got to roll.
Probably a little hot. I had a 10-6 on it.
So Jen will try to roll and utilize that other stone on the right that we think is in as a catcher to get rid of it as well. Figuring that it'll force Tracy
Sorry,
Fleury
9.5?
out of the wings
Yeah.
and the blank is still on the table.
You done?
That pre-shot routine we've seen thousands of times before.
Clean! Clean!
Jennifer Jones, her first here in 5.
Whoa! Yeah! Yeah! Yes! Hard roll! Hard roll! Right over, go, go,
The
go.
hit, rolls it over, taps that yellow, and now it's
Nice.
definitely out.
Really nice. Great shot, Jen.
Really nice. Nine and a half.
Okay.
Well, I think Sainer has prevailed. I think for a moment they
Did
kind
it
of
come up
thought
that
about
much?
trying
Like,
to
I'm
go
not doing a lot.
around
You threw that 10 out
one
here.
of those guards, but you're only
another
down
one.
1 point. And it is true that to hit out there, you're not likely
Try to get that roll.
to steal a point.
9.5.
But I don't think you can afford to ignore that stone and play the draw.
9.5.
You got it.
You got it, Kit Kat. Nine, 6. 9, 7.
Tracy Fleury
Whoa.
down by 1. Final stone here in 5.
No. You got any
me, Amanda.
Trying to roll it in, and she does, so no freebie there for Jen. She'll have to make a play on it.
I know, I was trying to play it thick.
Yeah.
I think we can all agree that other Yellowstone is officially out now.
I do think so.
Play it nose or 3/4.
Okay.
Half might tap them up, so.
Okay.
Well, I got to think that Tracy Fleury and Crystal Webster, as they watch on, are feeling pretty confident with how this first 5 has gone, especially when you give up a 2 early against this tough Manitoba team. They'll go into the break down 1. It is true they don't have hammer, but starting to come together as a team.
Really
Jennifer
thin?
Jones, just 1 blank all year. Did she float this one out? Oh, no.
And she called that.
I think that's on now.
She said if we don't hit it thick. Yep, they agree.
Yellow.
Steal of
Wow.
1.
So Jen just had 1 blank end all week long at this year's Scotties, and a lucky break there, and they'll take it. We're tied up at 4 as Northern Ontario smiles from Tracy Fleury. All locked up after 5.
Well, that steal of 1 and 5 just sort of pops out at you. Didn't see that coming at all. And so for Tracy Fleury and her team, a little bit of a nice surprise. And Tracy is with Brian.
Tracy, I know you were in tough coming into this game. Manitoba is so strong, undefeated coming in. What was your game plan, and do you feel that you've executed pretty well so far?
Well, we know they're such a fantastic team, so we definitely need to bring our A game to keep it close, and I think we're doing that today.
You need breaks to beat a team like this. Did you feel you just got one there in 5?
Yeah, definitely a bit of a break there. She just kind of nudged our rock back in, so a bit unfortunate for them.
You guys get better and better with every Scotties appearance. How do you feel you guys are when it comes to confidence at this point?
Feeling good. Rough start, dropping our first 2 games, but we feel like we're getting some momentum now and got a bit of a winning streak going. So confidence is building.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Well, part of the reason her confidence is building is she is winning the battle right now at the skip position. Let's take a look at the numbers after 5, and they're brought to you by Travelers. It's better under the umbrella. Well, the numbers favor Manitoba. There's been a lot of great shot making, but it's interesting. Amanda Gates holding her own with the great Don McEwen this morning. The biggest difference in percentages is at the 3rd position, where Shannon Burchard is at 90% and Crystal Webster at 73%. Well, discussion for Andrea Ronnebeck and her team about how do we steal again to get ahead, and for Manitoba, how to move on.
The 2018 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Ford of Canada, proud partner with Curling Canada for over 20 years, by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada, and by Home Hardware. Here's how.
Welcome back to our Scotties coverage in Penticton, BC. And just a reminder, today is Bell Let's Talk Day. All day, Bell will donate 5 cents to mental health initiatives for every text sent, every mobile and long-distance call made, every tweet if you use Bell Let's Talk on the hashtag. We have Bell Let's Talk Facebook as well, the Snapchat filter, and brand new for 2018, every social media view of the official Bell Let's Talk video will also help. So get involved on Bell Let's Talk Day right here on TSN at the Scotties. So a bit of a mistake from Jennifer Jones. You don't see that very often. Was attempting the blank in 5. Actually pushed in Northern Ontario for a single. So here in 6 in a 4-4 game, it is Team Manitoba with Hammer throwing the Red Stones.
And that was the 2nd steal that we have seen against Jennifer this week, and she actually called that shot when she was sitting in the hack. She said, I do need to get to the nose or we run the risk of pushing them in, which is exactly what happened.
Make this roll, guys. Roll to center.
Very nice numbers from Amanda this morning. Second only to her counterpart, Dawn McEwen, who is at 95%.
But that's a win. If your opponent is playing 95% and you're at 93, there is no plus. That means you're holding your own against them, and that is all that you ever want to do.
Still like a corner?
You like that? I don't mind freezing the back.
Well, you'd like to beat them, obviously, but you want to hold your own for sure.
That's my first thought. Back for it.
You know, in the interview, Tracy told me, obviously rough start to this year's Scotties, but they feel like they have a little bit of a win streak and some momentum. And you look back to her last appearance, 2015 in Moose Jaw. She finished 6-5. She had to come through that pre-qualifying competition as well, so it was a long week and a great run for her. 6-5 was her best finish at the Scotties.
Never. Never. Never.
You gotta be to it. It's gotta curl, Jill. Anywhere above it, you can't tap.
No, it's all there.
Yeah, it's tapping. Okay, Dawn. Good.
What'd you get, Jen?
Say hack?
Hack.
Okay, you got it.
And you see the numbers at 68, but hats off to Jenna, because last end she made a great shot that got her team out of a lot of trouble with that double run back double.
And now the audible. They're going to be on their own yellow.
Just a bit light.
A little bit.
Nose.
Oh.
10? Yeah, nose is good.
10. Nose is good, our little roll.
Clean.
No, no, no.
Big.
Clean it.
No, off. Hair big. Well, clean it. Yes. Hard. Roll it hard. Go.
Good. 10-3.
Okay. Wait.
Nice weight. What was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
10. 10.
Straight up, girl. Nice 10. Hair hot.
Whoa.
10.
Whoa. Off, Crystal. Off. No. 9-7.
Okay. Okay.
So the hit game continues for Team Manitoba. Jill Officer, the out-turn hit.
Oh, a little left. Whoa! Wait, Matt. Yep, I think it's a little left. Whoa, 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 whoa! Hair left. Clean. Hair left, Jen. Clean.
Whoa.
Yep. 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 Yep.
Nice.
Probably 10.5. Great. Good.
Yeah.
10.5.
10-7.
A little left?
Yeah, a little left. Thank you.
All right, nice 10.
10.
Straight up.
Crystal does need a little bit of an inside roll to make sure that she is on the paint.
10. Whoa. Hair 10. 9-8.
Close.
Whoa. Yep, 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 Jenna, hard. Roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it. Hard, 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 hard. Okay.
Okay. What was that, Trace? It seemed pretty okay.
Jen. 9-9. Top button. What's up? Top button, T-line. Okay.
Just above the T.
So with Jennifer, shot stone already, back four. We'll use that yellow stone on the cashmere as a bit of a corner.
That's a great example of when a shot is not made, the need to make sure that you're on those stones to roll that out of the way so that it can't be utilized by Manitoba.
Line the hair tight, but line on lead. You're good, you're good. Whoa. T-line for sure. Close. Don't want him again. We don't want him.
How about those
Back,
numbers
back
on
T.
draw
I know, I
for
hear you.
Shannon?
Yep, yep, yep.
Huge.
Pretty good, 100%.
That was what we talked about at the beginning of the show, is that her numbers were not great on draws last night because it was the first game that she'd actually had to throw a draw.
And that does hang on, back 12 for third shot stone.
I don't mind the freeze. Try to hit and stick around.
Aren't we going to lose ours? I was wondering if we freeze on the middle one.
Might leave a double.
Down, maybe.
Do you want to go down?
I don't like the hit.
Do you want to come down? I don't know what you want. I like either freezing here or freezing there. Come down, I can't hear you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm a big advocate. If you're going to discuss things, get together and do it.
I don't like the hit. You don't like the hit? I just think it's way too easy to kill our own. I was just wondering
You
if
could try to run it.
I was wondering if this is an option, like freeze or just tap this a little bit.
Yeah, unlock it a bit.
Yeah, like just freeze, make sure I'm there.
Does that help them though? Like right now they need to hit it at some point and we're gonna have a double.
But it's super easy for them to hit it and stay.
Yeah.
That's sort of my thoughts, because then our shooter's up here too, and you might end up with a rip at a double later.
You don't like that at all, eh?
I don't hate it. I prefer that, but I'm good with either.
Just like back 8, Crystal?
Yeah. Just
I understand what Crystal's
try to
saying. You
stay
play
on
the
nose and
hit
unlock those. So just
on
back
that
8, but we
stone.
don't
You
wanna
may
get it
lose
out.
your own, and then you're saying to
I think
Jennifer,
they'll
go
go
ahead and
back
finish
to
it off
the
for
full flop.
an open deuce. I'm not a huge fan of playing a freeze around a corner guard when you don't have last rock.
410s, 415s.
The freeze is good if it's made on the right side, or the left as we look at it, of the stone. Otherwise, you create an opportunity for a nose hit, and both yellows would go.
Back 8, back 12.
Back 12. Pretty close. Back 12.
Yep.
Nice, good, just for weight.
Room.
Back 12.
Room.
Weight's good.
Back 12.
Amanda, go. Hard, Amanda. Hard, you gotta go.
Hard, Amanda.
Hard, 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 hard.
Crystal Webster, little tap. Nice weight.
Good.
And she is shot stone for Northern Ontario.
That turned out really well.
That's pretty good.
Thought that was a bullet out of her hand. What'd you get on that?
95.
Here.
10.
10, Kate.
And right next door on sheet B, update time, Nova Scotia. Team Yukon in a 1-1 tie, and you see 1, 2, 3 red stones belonging to Team Nova Scotia and Marianne Arsenault. So this young lady, Chelsea Duncan, final stone, needs a big drop.
Well, the problem I had is there's so many rocks up front. Is there enough ice to get by?
In our feature, a little bump for Team Manitoba right on the hearts. And the update sheet, a big scrub now by the Yellowstone. Keep on dragging it, ladies. What a draw from Chelsea Duncan to touch the 4-foot single for the Yukon.
What a nice shot. She was way out there in the weeds.
Did we get it there?
Yes, you did.
Good. Good sweeping.
As she battles the 5-time Scotties champ, and she leads now 2-1 after 6. Well done.
10-5?
Straight up.
I like a little less.
Okay, 10.5.
Straight up.
We're back here on our feature sheet with Shannon Shooter rolling over. It does allow Tracy Fleury a chance to remove it and leave her others still in play.
A little more, 10.5.
Whoa, Amanda!
This thing really has to curl, Kathy, to get a piece of that red. Get any of the red and they'll pick it out.
Now it catches a little bit more and she winds up redirecting on that redstone behind the corner.
So what was that, a little hot?
10.
Yeah.
9.5. Probably
yeah,
a 9 to roll, eh?
It's either that or you just flop in front.
That might be better.
And then she's got to deal with it, right?
Pretty much a nose, eh? Do you think, yeah, it's probably
I think she's going to have a double if you...
You don't think I can roll it low with a 9?
I don't know. I think you're just going to risk... I think you're rolling to like here.
Yeah. Okay.
I think so. Okay.
It's interesting when you listen to that conversation, and I would hazard that in the first game, Shannon may have been a lot more tentative about offering thoughts, but that shows comfort, essentially, in calling off the world champion and gold medalist and saying, you know, I don't think that's going to work. How about? And Jen's completely open to what Shannon was offering.
It takes a special person to step in, right? You never replace Caitlin Laws. You just don't. But
don't even try.
You know.
But be you. And that's exactly what Shannon is doing. She's being herself.
Solid
well,
10.
those hit numbers are showing as 71, but you have to know that Jennifer got a 0 in 5 when she kicked them in. She has not missed that many.
Here comes the curl. Here comes the house. Right on the nose for Shotstone on the hearts.
Yeah. Did you get that?
It's not bad.
No, I missed the time, but I think it was like about a 9.5. Looked like it.
It's not bad.
Yeah, that's actually okay.
Well, Tracy be looking for a big roll.
Yeah, I'll throw a 10.
The further the better, as long as your second shot. Want to make sure that you don't set up the double for Jennifer. Right now she's in a force.
Okay, 10 trying to roll Jennifer.
Okay, you got it. Straight up.
Tracy Fleury, final still for her in 6. And they're brushing hard right out of her hand all the way. Needs that roll. And she'll leave it right there on the heart. So it is the double for 2 and 6 for Jennifer Jones.
Looks more like an out-turn shot to me.
Yeah, out-turn on the nose is good to get it.
Good, Dan. Like this.
Thanks.
Minus that little mistake last end with the blank attempt. She's done very good with a hammer as you look over her right shoulder. Opened up with a 2. 2 more in the third. And now final stone here in 6. A double opportunity, a chance to score 2 more here against Northern Ontario. And now it's Officer and McEwen. Hard scrub, bang it, get the double, and they jam it.
Okay.
So the opportunity was there, and a couple little mistakes in this game from Jennifer Jones. Not used to seeing that, as she leads by 1. Welcome back to Penticton and that monument honoring the 1955 Penticton Vs, their World Championship gold medal. Just a reminder, today is Bell Let's Talk Day, and all day Bell donating 5 cents to mental health initiatives. For every text sent, you can get involved on Twitter with the hashtag Bell Let's Talk. And as of just a few minutes ago, I understand 48 million interactions already, so please keep them coming. It is Bell Let's Talk Day right here on TSN at the Scotties. A little shift in momentum in this game, I believe, and you could say it all started in that 5th end. A miss from Jennifer Jones on the blank attempt. It was a steal of 1, and then the rare force. And now, great opportunity here for Tracy Fleury, now down by just 1 in a 5-4 game here in 7. Fleury with hammer, throwing the yellow stones.
And I think the reason we're even having this conversation, Brian, is because we have so we've seen so many great things out of this Jones team. We don't see the kinds of things that we've seen in the last two ends. The blank attempt that rubs the stone in the house, the double opportunity, and she only gets one. And you can see the frustration on Jennifer's face when she did not make that double for two. But for Team Fleury, you have to feel that when the door opens a little bit when you're playing this team, you have to find a way to go through it.
Because usually you can't even find the door.
Well,
so
the door is usually sealed.
For this team. And I mean, can you imagine your Sylvie Roby show? And I don't think they missed a shot yet.
No,
it doesn't matter
so
when
well.
Jennifer Jones is in a zone like that.
That's 10.5, so that's...
And now for Team Fleury, I think they'd be very content to run it up and down the ice here in 7. Bank your hammer and go to 8 down by 1 and try to score there in that even end.
We talked about Tracy avoiding the clutter and the keys when we started the game. This is a style of play she is very, very comfortable with. And now that she has last rock, you're absolutely right, Brian. For sure she wants to wait until an even end like the 8 to try to score 2.
It's funny, I had a good chat with Tom Salos, who's here. He's the 5th for Brad Gushu, and we'll see Tom at the upcoming Brier in Regina. And he's cheering on his sister who plays for Team Alberta. And I asked him about that Casey Scheidegger team and the leaps they've made from those trials in Ottawa. And he said the one thing that he feels they've really improved on, and watching as a proud brother and I guess you could say a side coach and trying to help them out as well, is scoreboard management. You mentioned, you know, try to score in the even ends. He felt maybe they got a little caught up in that.
You can.
And felt like, you know, in those games, especially the one against Jennifer Jones where Casey Scheidegger really had that team, you know, 2 great chances. They're starting to believe, hey, we're a good team too. We deserve to be here. We have our heads held up high and have that swagger. And that's the one thing that Tom's really noticed, the difference in that team. Graham McTaggart is his sister. 3rd stones for that team.
Yep, she's saying yep.
Quiet.
So Carrie Ann and company having a great Scotties with Casey Scheidegger leading the way.
Good. I know that was really down, but I mean...
It's funny, all the family connections. You have Carrie Ann McTaggart and then her brother and all the sister acts that we've had here. I know they did a great job last night showing a board of all the sisters involved, the 3. You know, Kessa Van Osh and her 2 sisters, sisters-in-law on Team Canada, and the list goes on.
Good, Shannon. Nice throw.
Well, I do think it's a family game. I think if we did the same thing at the Brier and compared brothers and sisters that played in Scotties and Brier, you would find the same thing. Families that curl together.
Similar to what I gave you.
Yeah.
And there you go. On cue, the list we talked about. So we mentioned the Scheideggers. You have Jesse and Casey, the 3 Van Osh sisters. Julie Devereaux, Stacey Curtis, Newfoundland Labrador. Our feature matchup, Jennifer and Tracy. The Fessers, who are twins, Krista and Courtney, and Jenna, Chelsea Duncan as well. So very cool, a family affair. And the one not on that board is Team Canada. You have the sisters-in-law as well, and Leslie Wilson and Renora Westcott.
What was that, Trace?
13-4. Okay.
Sorry, Crystal.
It was just the ad at the end.
Yeah.
Not a good split, so. Top 4?
Yeah.
Well, a wide open end. So if Crystal is not going to have draw weight, this is not the worst time. The bigger thing is that she wants to be able to have a feel and know that she has draw weight. That went through by quite a bit.
Yeah, a little late, if anything.
Room.
Really out here. Might come off. Yep.
You need T-line, guys. You need T-line. Go, go, go. Keep going, keep going, keep going. That's good, that's good, that's good.
Good, Shannon.
Great speed.
Nice, Shannon.
Okay, let's go.
Sorry, here?
Yeah, straight up.
Yep.
Crystal Webster gets enough, and the shooter spinning as Burchard's on it. It hangs on back 12 in the wings.
And as you were seeing them sweeping, you could see Jennifer going by to the other end, just trying to bank some time on the clock, knowing no matter what of the outcome, there would only be one rock in play. Doesn't need to stay in the house to hold the room for that. Time management was an issue for this Fleury team, and it was one of their goals to deal with it. They have a binder of all sorts of game scenarios that they go through, very much like a quarterback with a sleeve. And in that playbook, it has helped, in their opinion, to move the game along. They have a go-to plan for one up, one down, as most teams do.
And on Bell Let's Talk Day, it's going to be a very big weekend for CTV, TSN. We have the Scotties final on TSN, and the Super Bowl, Patriots, Eagles on Sunday as well. Nick Foles, Tom Brady.
Looking to stick just to make it more difficult for Jennifer.
Last time we checked on this sheet of ice, it was Chelsea Duncan out of the Yukon making a fantastic draw to pick up a single. And one end later in 7, it's Marianne Arsenault, 5-time Scotties champion. All that success over the years with the great Colleen Jones. And she has a chance to answer here, a drop or two.
Easy. Well, the last time we saw Marianne, she was making a draw to some very small real estate. Here she needs any piece of the 12-foot, as long as it's about a half a rock in, will be good for 2.
Jen Kroos, Jen Baxter.
I know, but it was curling early.
They get it in there. I think a little bit of miscommunication. They thought it was going to be a little bit deeper, but doesn't matter when it comes to the score anyways. They do have 2, so they lead 3-2.
Jennifer rolled, but this is one of those shots that looks like it's on, and you know if they're playing the hit that for sure it is. So forces Tracy a little bit there, a little bit out in the wings.
And she was given a gift in 5. She doesn't want to give one back here.
Straight up, you got it.
At home, you might think no big deal. It's just a simple peel, but this is a big shot when it comes to having hammer an 8, down by 1.
7-5. Stay close. Curl up. Yep, hard.
Tracy Fleury, final stone in 7.
Go.
Now they're on it. Jenna Walsh, big scrub.
Good.
And a few nervous moments, but the blank on the board. So in 8th, Tracy Fleury down by 1. We'll have hammer when we return to beautiful Penticton, BC.
I was like, there's not enough room for me to try.
It is the 37th edition of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts, and this is what they play for, championship.
Love it.
Sunday right around the corner. Kathy Gauthier, a 3-time winner, and a lot of these athletes this week making some great shots to achieve their goal.
Picked up right away out of her hand. Erica Trickett, Julie Devereaux, Aaron Porter calling line. Run this back, stick it, you get 3. Run it back, stick it! And you've got 3. Cameron calling out now, late. All about the line call here. Get across. And moving far enough. Oh, how do you like that?
Did it easy.
Throw it.
Trying to come in wiggly and off their own. And wiggle. Oh, how nice is that? Oh, Selena Cates. Can they get it by the stone top of the 8? Get it by there. Oh, the rub, the roll, tap that, and sit down for the win.
Come on.
Stacey Curtis here at 3. Run back, stick it, lovely shot. 100% effort there.
You're through? She are through. Where are you going now? Coming down? Are you coming down? Are you kidding me? You're coming down.
Their eye on the prize. And same goes for Michelle Englot. Team Canada, a 5-1 record, will take on Holly Duncan. Ontario at 3-3. Coverage continues, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. TSN 1, 3, 4, and 5. Vic, Cheryl, Russ, myself, and hopefully Kathy Gauthier if you're feeling up to it, young lady. As the Scotties continues here on TSN, championship weekend approaching. Final day of group play before we have that championship pool of 8 teams. So a blanket 7 from Team Northern Ontario and Tracy Fleury. So here in 8, once again, they have the hammer throwing the yellow stones. Second stone's underway. This one from Jill Officer.
Well, Tracy's going to continue to ignore those stones in the house and throw the corner guard.
I was super hesitant. Yeah.
Very much as they did before when they scored a deuce. They ignored the stones and will utilize them later on in the end if they need to, if they can't get a guard.
She gave this a lot easier.
Easy. Look here. Not curling yet.
We're good though. Here it goes. It's probably a bit deeper. Shoot. Wow.
Sit.
Are you getting hog to hogs there, Trace?
We play the intern at it?
Yeah.
And the struggles for those guards continues. Jill will want to roll away on this.
Good.
And she will. Jill, officer, remember, also 5 Scotties titles, has played with Jennifer for a very long time. And when we had Colleen Jones on the phone earlier this week, talked about that 6 club, that elusive 6 club, which is a pretty special place to be. And both these ladies a chance to join Colleen with 6 titles all time.
And it's pretty ridiculous when you think about what that means, winning this Canadian championship 6 times.
And I think Colleen said it best. It means you've worked hard. It means you've put in the time. It
4
means that
years.
you've sacrificed a lot to get to that point.
Line's good. Whoa. Sit.
Nice shot.
Good, Jenna.
Good, Jenna.
Ooh. She's quick there.
It's been a close game every time we look over on Sheet C. New Brunswick, Sylvia Robichaud, Saskatchewan, Sherry Anderson in a 3-3 tie, and final stone for the skip from Curl Moncton.
Well, already line 1, Sylvie's trying to tap the stone, that red one on the left-hand side at the top of the 4-foot for the second point.
She's teamed up with Melissa Adams, who is a skip in her own right out of New Brunswick. We've seen her at the Scotties before. The tap, and I believe it stopped in time.
Very nice.
Yes, 2 on the board. Sylvie Robichaud is starting to heat up here at the Scotties. Playing some nice curling, leading 5-3.
Okay, a bit of room here. Line's good. Tight.
So tactics changing now for Jennifer Jones, even though Tracy Fleury has a corner guard on third stone. She's going to elect to play the guard.
It's really close to in. Yeah. Okay, coast on. It's coming off a bit.
Got a curl here. Got a curl. Got to cross center.
Go. No. Yep.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You can't.
Yep.
You can't. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Good.
Good shot.
Good.
Okay.
It's pretty thin.
Pretty thin.
Well, that's really
About
thin.
a quarter.
Okay.
About a quarter, she said. Heel. You got it.
Trying to do 2 things with this shot. Open up the front as a starter and use that stone in the top 12 as a catcher. Get rid of it.
Yes! Yes! Whoa!
Crystal Webster got 1, got 2, and
Very
finds
nice.
paint.
Well done.
Thanks, guys. Oh, you.
A rookie debut as a third here at the Scotties. She's skipped before. way back in 1994 at the Canadian Juniors. We've seen her at the Olympic trials before, Canada Cups as well, and her first Scotties. What a lovely shot from her.
No.
Well, and it doesn't let Jennifer re-guard that shot stone. It forces her to make a play at this stone.
No. It's really trying, but it's just not letting her. Okay.
Yeah.
Hit and rolls there. I guess you could just
A
draw
10
around if you wanted to, Kathy.
You could, but I think that now that we're in the final 3 stones of the end for Tracy Fleury, a hit and roll
For this, you can roll all the way
still
behind the red.
keeps
So yeah.
a blank on the table. And a great roll means Jen is chasing.
Let's see if Crystal can do it one more time here in 8.
9-6, 9-7. Yes. Whoa. Yes.
On and off the whole way down. And it will stop in time. So shot stone behind cover.
Sure. Is that hot? Nice shot. Thanks. Which one do you want, Jen? Which one do you want?
The one. Right, is this fast here? Were you guys getting time on?
Yeah, I had a 15-3 on Amanda's that slipped in.
Okay.
Wow.
Interesting, too. Obviously, this Jones team, they've
That ice
been there,
is
done that
close,
with
it
the
gets way too
rocks
much.
and the stones. And you heard her say, I'll take the one stone. So obviously they've charted them well.
Oh, for sure.
And knows exactly what she has. So comfortable with this one rock and what it will do for this draw.
Needful Lake, guys.
It's funny at your club, you just 1-2 means that's the lead stones, right?
Yeah,
and
it's
7-8,
so
you
true.
throw the skip stones. But there's a lot more to it than that at this level.
Now there is. You try to match the stones. Skips will often take one that is a cutter or one that will curl more to utilize that for going around. Very much like this situation.
Yes, Don.
The biggest thing that you want as a skip or a lead is consistent weight.
Whoa.
Needs to stop for shot rock, and it will not. So door opening here now for Northern Ontario in 8.
Well, and I timed that. Jill said it was 15-3 on Amanda's that slipped in. That was a 13.78 for Jennifer, so not surprised it went through. Now, before this draw, take a look at who's actually got the edge this day. That's Tracy Fleury. Now, for Jennifer to not have a minus this week, that means that never in a game that she's played has an opposing skip outshot her by 5 percentage points or more. If the game were to end right now, and if you factored in that draw that just went deep, that plus would be for Tracy Fleury.
58% on draws for Fleury. You know she'll pick that up. Player comparisons are brought to you by New Holland, equipped for a new world. I want to go back. I get asked this a lot, and there's some masters out there, Kathy, of matching stones at this level on arena ice, where maybe the stones are sandpapered or textured or whatever you want to call it. For the average curler at your curling club on that ice, can you actually match stones? Is it the same?
You can for sure, because the best way to match stones, in my opinion, is just to throw 2 in the same spot and see what they do. Now, obviously, you have to try to throw the same weight, but you could definitely try to match them to the best of your ability. You won't get the finish that you will in an arena, but there's no reason why you can't match stones at a curling club.
Well, this stone pretty good here for Tracy Fleury, as she has that pretty much covered. Line 2 with hammer here in 8.
Went a lot further than I thought.
Very
Really like
nice.
trying to make the double.
How much do I have? Quarter.
Third, is that?
Quarter.
I think
just
freeze if you're right on top of the face. That's okay.
Yeah, quarter is not enough to throw a lot of weight at and try to make the double. If Jennifer is even on the nose and not shot, she's going to outcount that stone at the back.
I think we just give them 2 here.
There you go.
Just freeze right on top.
Okay, pardon me?
Just freeze right on top.
Yeah. Go, Jen.
Just needful 8, guys.
Okay.
Careless. My ice is good. Whatever I had before, yeah.
I had a 15 on that, 14.9.
So a 15.14.9 is about a second faster than Jennifer threw her first draw. So I hope somebody told her what she threw so she can adjust accordingly.
Mine's a hair tight.
Go, Don. Go, go, go.
Room right now.
So at this part of the game, at this year's Scotties, maybe the first bit of adversity we've seen for Jennifer Jones. At this late stage of a game, her final stone in 8. You saw Jenna Walsh walking it in, watching the stone. They got to be there for shot rock. All they got, drag it in for second. And they do get it in there for a second shot rock, but it will be a draw. Touch the 4-foot for 2 here for Tracy Fleury.
All right, girl.
What did I throw?
15.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I had a 14.95 on hers.
Yeah. This is not bad. 4 foot. Okay, let's go. Yeah, maybe just that hair more out here. A few more feet.
A great chance here for Tracy Fleury. Made a really good one on her first. She has the entire 4-foot, but it is a different path than she just threw.
A great opportunity here in 8. Final stone, trailing by 1. She's got 1 point in her pocket, trying to draw in for 2. Needs full 4.
We're just cleaning it.
Really moving. Curl it now. Weight's good. Piece of the 4. Nice
Piece of the 4. That's what they need. That's what they've got. What a draw. And Tracy Fleury doing something not a lot of teams have done at this year's Scotties. She leads Team Manitoba 6-5. We're through 8. We didn't see Jennifer Jones at the Scotties last year. Well, this is actually the first time trailing at the Scotties since way back in 2016. And that was the semifinal against Carrie Anderson. And that is big because as you look at the standings, we go to that top 8 championship pool starting tomorrow, and you carry that record forward. In Manitoba, as you see, the only undefeated team so far, so that'd be good news for Alberta, Team Canada at 5-1, Team Wildcard, who is at 4-1 right now. Carrie Anderson, who we just mentioned, who she last trailed to, and when she did trail in that semifinal back in 2016, Jen did come back and win that game. So this Jennifer Jones team out of Manitoba, they set the bar very high over the years. Lovely draw, full credit. Tracy Fleury found the 4-foot, draws in for 2. So it is Northern Ontario leading 6-5, and having hammer here. Team Manitoba throwing those red stones. They will try to answer back here in 9.
Well, it's not like we're writing Jennifer off, not by any stretch of the imagination. She has hammer. She's only trailing by 1. It's just we have not seen Jennifer being down in a game and having to play from behind. Not so far this week.
It seems every year Jennifer Jones is at the Scotties. Back in 2012, when Tracy Fleury was representing Ontario, she beat Rachel Holman, by the way, in that final in 2012. Jen beat her 5-3 in that Scotties, and in 2015, representing Northern Ontario, Jennifer Jones beat Tracy Fleury 6-3. So we'll see what happens here in 2018.
Line's good. Big weights like T-line right now. Close in. Whoa. T-line. We can go back to it. You're not hitting it. You're not hitting it yet. Not hitting it yet. It's clean, clean. Whoa. Still bouncing off,
right off.
That works, Don. That's fine. Okay, good. Shannon. I feel like we're going to be in it here.
We have our first final this morning. Handshakes over on sheet D. As Carrie Anderson beating Northwest Territories. Kerry Galusha, 9-3 your final. So Team Wild Card. Just try it, Kathy. Just give it a go. Come on.
Wild Card.
Yeah, it's fun.
I feel like it's a major league and wild things coming out of the
awesome.
fence.
So Team Wild Card, Carrie Anderson. Now one of those teams that will watch this game, I'm sure, closely with that overall record, as we will see them in that
all the way, Crystal.
championship round of 8.
Go, go, go.
And could very likely see 3 Manitoba teams in that championship pool.
On my second one, was I super narrow too?
Well, we heard Jennifer call Shannon down and say, I think we're going to be into it. So there isn't likely to be a blank.
Or we go here, then they run.
Yeah.
Whatever I like that.
I think we gotta open.
You want to just have here, Jill? Okay. Here.
10, 10.5. Yeah. She's saying.
6 at max size.
Hit the yellow one on the outside.
Yeah, the 10 5. Yeah.
Both of them go. You'd clear up the entire front.
Whoa, 10. Whoa, yep. Whoa, yep. Whoa, watch the roll. Depends on the speed. I needed to hit it thinner to roll it in. She just had too much weight. Okay.
I don't know if this is silly to say, Kathy. Jennifer Jones perfect, that 5-0 record. They've been closing out teams so early. Is it nice to be pushed? Is it nice for this team to go the distance? Because in 10, ice conditions are changing. Maybe you want to know what's going on in 10 instead of shaking hands after 8, which has sort of been what's happened so far.
I would say yes and no to that. Yes, it's good to go the 10 ends. I don't think Jennifer will be.
Thing I did down here.
Just listen.
I think just off nose. Okay.
Yeah, we have the other one there, so.
Heel?
Heel. You got it.
So back to the point, I don't think Jennifer's at all disappointed at playing 10 ends. Where the disappointment comes in is she will be frustrated at how she gave that steal in 5, trying to heel out a guard and grazing them in. She will be disappointed that in the last end she came deep on her first one, which led to the 2. So it's not the play, it's more the frustration that the shots that she wanted were not made.
Okay.
Jenna Walsh makes them go away, and maybe that blank still is in play, or not, as Jennifer says. We're going to go right around that red stone, the offense on.
She said, keep talking, Brian.
Actually, it's not.
I kind of like the freeze in the pocket.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind the freeze in the pocket either. You force the play away from that center guard. You go deep, and Tracy Fleury comes on top of you, and now you're struggling to score one. This way you play in the pocket, keep the play out to the wings. Maybe you still can score 2. And no matter what, you'll have the 4 foot to draw to.
Wall bounce. It needs to curl.
Weights back. Back. Just through weights. Back 12.
Close.
Just through weights.
Heavy, hey?
Yeah.
Tough one, okay.
Just a foot, too much weight.
Yeah.
Very close.
Yeah.
That's not my fit.
Straight up.
Tracy would actually like to roll away from there a little bit and not have a wall.
Whoa! No! Close! No, 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 no.
Okay. Okay, let's get. Sorry, Trace?
You like this?
I don't mind the hit and flop.
Okay. This is pretty, like, I like here.
10K.
And the hit and flop call does keep the blank on the table. You roll perfectly, and if you could get 2, great. But if not, there's still an opportunity for a blank. If you play the freeze, you may be forced.
A little wide. Good. Line close, yep.
Yeah, maybe. Really hard.
Shannon Burchard.
Gotta go. Hard. Hard, hard,
And no flop there. She'll nose it.
Okay, so pretty close the same way.
9-5.
Yeah.
Are you rolling?
Yeah,
Still
my
on
way.
Amanda's way.
Okay, you got it.
Trying to create a little bit of separation between this stone that Crystal's about to throw and the one in the 12-foot. So there is no double get out of jail card for Jen.
No. 9.
Over on sheet C, and some pressure applied courtesy New Brunswick. And you can see Sylvie Robichaud has the shot stone, top 8. However, second shot stone does belong to Sherry Anderson. So make this run back, and I believe a chance for 2.
It's pretty sharp. She has to be really careful, though. She doesn't wind up hitting it on an angle and going off a guard.
Okay. Okay. Okay, Sherry.
And she'll nose it and drive it by.
Yeah.
So a steal of 1. Sylvie Robichaud trying to keep her playoff hopes alive and making that championship round. 6-3 advantage over Team Saskatchewan.
Atta girl. Real good, Shannon. Nice shot, Shannon.
Quiet little double. And the yellows go from Shannon Burchard.
Atta girl, nice shot.
Nice shooting. Sure.
Nice shot.
Thanks. You can't soften it.
Yeah.
Yep, straight up.
Skip stones here in 9. Jennifer Jones, 81% to this point of the game, and Tracy Fleury at 91%. So
she's having a good day.
Jen coming back a little bit. Tracy has really picked up her game in the last few ends.
Well, she's made some really big draws.
Close. Whoa. 9-5. No. Sit. Okay.
And the shooter does stick around.
I guess, eh?
So like the in?
No, I think I like the out. Do you like it there?
Yep. Are you just gonna throw a 9-5?
Yeah, 9-5-10.
Well, the goal for Jennifer is to stay out there, force Tracy Fleury to hit and stick, and then to blank. So she will have last rock coming home,
Right on the edge of the rock, yeah.
which Jennifer will want. But interestingly enough, when I talked to Andrea Ronnebeck, one of the reasons they did a playbook is she said they were not getting the results that they wanted when they had hammer. She said, without hammer, we call a really good game. We struggle with. Well, if this is a blank, she'll get her wish because she will be coming home without hammer.
Whoa. 10. Yep. Whoa, clean. Yep. Clean. Yep. 10. Nice throw.
Good shot, Jen.
Probably middle.
Okay. Let's go, Trace.
On the nose, roll it cross country here, Kathy.
It doesn't really matter. It's pretty tough to roll it all the way behind the center, but they might actually play for it this time. Last time,
Okay, a 9.
Tracy didn't want to get into the mix or the sort of the mix behind that guard.
Okay, straight up.
This time, a roll change of spot, even that would be good.
9.
Okay, yeah, we know the path here.
Tracy Fleury, her final stone in 9. Hit it, roll it, get it behind that guard. Amanda Gates on it. That's a good-looking shot from the Northern Ontario skip. Little different path now for
Great shot, Trey.
Jennifer Jones.
Nice throw.
Good throw.
Shoot.
I knew he was getting scared.
Almost.
Good shot.
Facial expressions. Better now.
Yeah, our skipper said Amanda was the star of the power poses at the beginning of the week. A lot of personality.
Well, Jennifer for sure can see as much as she needs to blank. Only want to hit a third.
Whoa, whoa.
Here we go. Final stone in 9. Jennifer Jones.
Clean, clean, clean.
As Jill Officer brushed down.
Okay, so Jen.
Cleans it, bangs it, away it goes. So a blank in 9. Coming home in 10. Northern Ontario leads by 1, but Manitoba will have hammer.
The 2018 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Sponge Towels Paper Towel. Nothing absorbs like it. The 2018 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by New Holland, equipped for a new world. By World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. And by Ford of Canada, proud partner with Curling Canada for over 20 years.
Well, let's get you up to date and over on Sheet B. Nova Scotia taking on the Yukon. Final stone here to come from Chelsea Duncan, who was in tough against the 5-time Scotties champ, Marianne Arsenault.
Well, she's facing 3, and those 3 are buried, so this is a cold draw to the 4-foot.
Looks like it's a ton of weight.
Yukon looking for their first win of this year's Scotties. Marianne Arsenault trying to book her ticket to that championship round of 8, and that slides too far, and that is a steal of 1, 2, and 3.
Down 6. Yeah. Good game.
And that'll do it. Handshakes. So Nova Scotia wins 8-2. As Marianne Arsenault is looking good to make that championship round. There you see on Pool A, she improves to 4-2. They have Saskatchewan later on tonight. We know Wildcard and Manitoba already in out of Pool A, and they'll wrap up their play tonight, and we'll see Pool B this afternoon. Top 4 from each side will qualify for the playoffs. In that championship round of 8, it's a brand new format at this year's Scotties, and from that 8 is the Page playoff system, and then we'll crown Team Canada on Sunday. Here in our feature matchup, it's been a fantastic game. Team Manitoba throwing the Red Stones down by 1 with hammer here in 10.
Well, Amanda Gates came in first. That's a stone in the 12-foot. Jen countered with a corner. Tracy threw a guard, and then you just saw that last one.
I don't mind it. Okay.
Okay. Got it. Nice and tight.
You guys. Weight's pretty good. 2, 3. Oh, I think it's tight. 3.
Full credit to Team Northern Ontario. Kathy, they were trailing early in this game. Jen came out with that opening 2 and was up 4-1 at one point after 3 ends of play. And we had mentioned Jennifer trailing in a game of the Scotties for the first time since way back in 2016. And it wasn't the semifinal, it was the bronze medal game, but regardless, still quite the feat. And how dominant Jen can be when she qualifies for the Scotties.
Well, she hits a different gear once it gets closer to the end, and it's a gear that most of the teams that she will take on don't have because they've not won. And so Jen is familiar with all that happens as you get further on in the week, and I think that that for sure gives her an advantage.
Oh, nice. Close. I think it's 10.5, eh? Yep.
Trying to play the hit and roll behind those two locked guards.
Go, Shannon, go. We got it. Go, 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 go.
Just a little quiet.
Okay.
Yeah,
Pretty.
10. Okay.
he's got to tell her it's 10.5 because I think we can hold that.
What do you take from that comment from Jill there, Kathy?
Well, Jennifer was saying that she was calling it based on the weight that she'd asked for. And Jill was saying, you know, essentially to her sweepers, if you had told her the weight, we could have called it earlier and gone on it and got the roll.
Oh, wow.
Yoicks.
I did not think we were by. That was
Nor did we, Amanda Gates. We didn't think so either. As Jenna Walsh, yeah, just got by that guard by a millimeter.
This is a thin double.
It's about a quarter.
It's funny, look at that camera angle. I mean, to hit and stick.
Yes.
You just had to wallpaper that guard, and they did.
Weight's good. Yep. Really hard. Gotta go real hard. Real hard. Okay, whoa, whoa, roll it, Dawn, whoa. Okay.
Good for them.
They're trying to make the double. Or at least poke it out.
Yeah, I mean the result.
Just the peels all go into it.
The peel's going into ours all day, yeah. Right around?
Yeah. So is it faster, heavier? What's it out here?
This is a little wider than I think we've been.
Yeah. I think it's not as heavy as this side because this one curls pretty hard. So.
For Tracy Fleury, she's indicating by this that she feels that she has to play hard for the steal.
Okay.
Even if, yeah, you got it. Let's go.
You see those three lined up in a row.
Yeah.
The thought process behind going this with this draw and going around, or just maybe doing a little tap on those stones up top?
Well, I think that she can leave that tap. She can always play it later. I think she's also thinking that Jennifer may make that run at some point, and if they can get another one behind it, unless the run double is made, Northern Ontario will still be a good shot.
And this stone really cutting towards those rocks. Top 12, a little tap on the red, and spills in.
Well, those angles have really changed. Anything behind in the forefoot now, those angles are not going to automatically go when there's enough space. You may not get any drag
Guys,
with it either.
Look at it.
I think she wants both of us to. If we could
rip the double, but we roll out. We could play this with weight. Nah, it's not going anywhere. Could just go around here, but then we're in.
Kind of
could rip this double, we roll out.
What if we just nose this?
If we nose this with firm, this will spill to there.
That's what I was thinking.
Might not, but.
Call it time. Time.
Time out.
So Team Manitoba using their
can we like crotch
timeout.
this?
Coach Wendy
so
Morgan
goes
will
over
come
here,
out.
And your shooter rolls a
we
bit.
just need this to stay. There's no way it should go. You kick that.
Can we ever get low and try and?
That's really hard, Shannon. I think you might just hook it. Yeah.
What about just nosing this?
No.
No?
I don't like that. They just come around this way. And this one's always in our way.
Yeah. So you like moving this one now then? Oops.
It's either that or we go here. What do you like, Wendy? Just got some taps and stuff.
I'm just wondering if you could do something with the 7. Can you get the
Well,
8
we are
to
thinking
roll?
if we throw firm, we might get this to
that one
spring
to go.
here.
Yeah.
And we like our shooter should roll here too.
I like
Clears
that.
up this side of the house.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, 7, 8. Do you like coming across? I think the out turn's better.
I think the outturn's better.
Okay. Firm. Like an 8?
Yeah.
So you hit this stone on the nose this way.
Let's go, Shan.
That should actually shoot this way a little bit. They're hoping that it might actually roll in this area here. And at a minimum, you open up some of that front area because they know that that yellow stone that is currently shot is always going to be in their way. And so this is a multiple outcome shot for Shannon. I do like the call. They notionally talked about going around the corner. The problem is if you do and you make it good, Tracy Fleury isn't going to chase you. She's going to go around this center, and then you're back chasing.
Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah,
Shannon Burchard,
yeah. Whoa.
85%.
No, shooter.
In our feature matchup.
Harden, go. Nice girl.
That's
nice.
good.
Good girl.
That is a very good shot.
Nice shot, Shannon.
Cross this way. Then you roll into that one.
Well, they talked about what would happen with their shooter. They knew that it would roll that way, caught enough of the red one to move it as well.
You're going to have a corner to come around if you...
Okay. Whichever, Trace.
I think it's this way.
All right, you got it.
She's playing the run back to make the double.
We're playing it on your side, Jenna.
Hey. Okay, across this way. Okay, Heel, you got it.
Otherwise, we leave them that corner to come around.
Yep.
Again.
Yep. Whoa! Whoa! No! No!
Oh no, I don't like the sound of that.
Crystal Webster. And she'll jam it. So that Manitoba Stone still shot rock.
I don't like this one here.
Yeah.
You like that one big? Yeah.
I like that too.
I like here, Shannon.
What
I
kind of
threw
weight?
that double here and it finished, remember?
Yeah, sorry, you said 9.5? 9.5?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Looking for a big roll. Most importantly, Jennifer doesn't like that stone biting the top of the 12-foot because not only is it something that Northern Ontario could go around, but more importantly, they could tap it straight back for shot. So she does two things. She opens up the side, gets rid of that tool, if you will, that Northern Ontario could use, and if she rolls big, she could be lying too.
Close. No, off. Off, 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 off. No. Yes, yes. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
The hit, the roll.
Sit.
Shannon Burchard.
Those are two very good curling
Great pair,
shots.
Shannon.
Lovely 10th end from the Scotties rookie.
I missed that now. We're probably at least rolling to a center.
Well, she made a peach on her first one, and this one not only removes that stone, but that big roll is second shot and buried.
Sit.
But even this we can give up to.
I agree. I feel like you make that.
Yeah.
Such a good shot.
And even if we get this one a bit thick, we might just roll on top of it like that. That's where I'm leaning.
Okay, I am too.
Yeah. Okay.
I just threw it.
Yours stayed nice and
Dead
straight.
straight.
Yeah. 7.5.
Just a smidgen inside.
A little bit on the
smidge.
So run back
Nose is
double,
close.
Kathy, is it there?
It is, but I think more it's the run back straight. I don't know that she's going to play the double. You'd have to be able to throw a lot of weight. I don't know if she's got that much weight.
It has been a fantastic game. Manitoba came out with that opening 2 and led 4-1 after 3, but full credit to Team Northern Ontario.
Well, it has been a really good game, marked by some great shot making and a couple of moments that we haven't seen for Jennifer. That steal situation and a force just so unique at this year's Scotties. And the numbers for both teams are indicative of the score on the board. Very even.
Game story brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
7-5.
Now trailing for the first time since that bronze medal game at the Scotties back in 2016. Tracy Fleury. Bang it. Run it back. Get the double.
Wow.
Oh, you better believe she can.
She can throw that cutaway.
Yes, Tracy Fleury. What a shot here in 10.
Nice
So
shot.
scary. Too scary. Well, this is so scary.
Still. Yeah. You can't have
Wow, what a great shot. She was absolutely playing that all the way. Lovely.
I think so.
Good for her.
She's now making her way up to the booth now to talk with Kathy Gauthier.
Well, look, it was a genuine question. I didn't know if she could throw that much weight. That's a big weight shot, and she certainly can.
Guys, but
That
we need
was
to
awesome.
bury
Good
it.
for her.
Okay.
What am I thinking for speed here? All good?
Yeah, it's normal here. It's good.
make this.
Think that's too much ice? It's got to be close.
I think it's close.
Played the draw.
Hairless or?
Yeah.
Maybe just a hair less.
Okay. 4.5, eh?
Yep.
Well, we talked about the draws at the top of the show, that these two women on the sheet today are two of the best when it comes to draws. And there have been some good ones.
Tight, you gotta go.
Yeah, you gotta go. Hold it out there right now.
You gotta go.
Hard.
Hard line.
Hard. Gotta go, wait.
Hard. You gotta go. Hard. Hard. Keep it moving. Go. Hard. Never off. Go. You got it. Go. 8 foot. Hard. Hard. Fully in. You gotta be fully in. First shot. First shot. Go.
And they can't get it there for shot stone. They're there for second shot.
I think I was that light. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Good scrub.
Just light. Yeah. So lots of
Well, they swept that out of her hand. Did get second shot. But because it is not first, Tracy Fleury will try to make a one even better.
Like, okay, here, 4 or
All
5,
right,
4,
Trace.
10.
Full 4.
Yeah, you got it. I think in a 405, 410 should be good. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got it, girl.
That line, top 4.
Yeah.
So Kathy, what, half buried above the tee line? Is that a pretty good result, or where do you want this exactly?
She wants this fully buried.
Fully buried.
You bet. Tee line.
Tee line.
Wait, top 8.
Yes! Hard! Hard!
And this rock's making its move now. They got to push it hard for line. They don't want to bump it in for shot stone. A little tap. And it does.
Hey, Trace. My hands
Get to the
all way
8 foot.
bottom.
Do you think I can do this?
I think it's going over top right now. It's going into here.
If I nose it, it's going over top. But if I hit it here,
Jennifer's looking.
I think it's still going over top.
Going there, and then there, and then there.
hard to get it to go into
There's
here.
your deuce.
Yeah.
But I think that they're getting to the conclusion is that this one is going to go across the top.
Like a draw?
Let's come take a look at this. You don't think there's any way I can change that angle, eh?
No, that second rock's got to be like at least an inch deeper.
I think if I hit it here, it goes, it might go.
You think this one comes here? Like
Well, that's what I'm hoping.
yeah, that's what I'm just.
Like if we can make this.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. You don't even have to make that, right? If this just spins in, if it's.
Yeah.
I see it. I don't mind it.
Shannon's not sure it goes. That's why I wanted you to look at
Yeah, you guys are better at angles than I am.
Like, I think we make it for one. It's just a question of whether we make it for two.
Yeah, if we make it for one, I like it.
Firm.
Firm?
Because we need this four to spin.
Yeah.
I just think I have to hit
for
it
sure
high,
it'll
though.
go
Like,
and touch this and spin there, right?
Pardon?
I think for sure this will carry and spin there.
I think so. And then it's a question of whether we get the four to go in for two.
You have to hit it like
Come
on
and
the
look at it.
thinner
If you're not buying in,
okay.
might as well call it time. Time.
It's on the thinner side, right?
Well, if we nose it, I think it goes too flat. But I
Right.
think if we can get... It's still probably too flat, eh?
I think it is, Jen.
I'm not loving it.
Yeah.
But I don't like our chances in the extra either. So it's like if we think we can get this.
You don't think we can steal in the extra?
I just.
What do you see, Wendy? You think it's coming over the top?
I like the draw for one.
I think so.
I think it will. It should drag a little bit.
If you're
Like
hitting it on the outside, though, it's going to drag.
No, I know, but now I'm looking at it from here. Like, I think actually if you hit it close to nose, this is going straight back. Like, I think you want to get it as almost as much to the nose as you can. I like giving it a go.
Jen's sold on it, Kathy.
Yeah.
She has it backed off
we could
once.
play just a little less weight.
She has it. I mean, I don't think Wendy sees
No,
it.
that's
Shannon
all.
for
No,
sure
I gotta
doesn't
kill
see
that.
it.
Okay.
I think you want to get as much to the nose as you can, Shannon.
Okay.
And what I
Let's
found
go.
really interesting was her comment, Brian, that I don't like our odds in the extra end. This is a team that can put stones anywhere.
You have arguably the best lead on the planet in
yes.
Don McEwen.
I agree.
Hey, Jen, let's make this. You got it.
But I have to tell you that sometimes when Jennifer sees something and is that insistent,
Let her
she
go.
has been very clear that she sees this. She's the one that's throwing
You
it.
guys
You
like
let 'em
this
go.
or no?
Yeah, I like it, yeah.
And I think that's a great response from the two beside her. She has decided to play it.
Let's go. Make
You
this.
be supportive, because I don't think either one of them was bought in. But before she throws it, you need to know.
And to Shannon's credit, as you said, a new member on this team, and she comes in and she said, you know what, Jen, I don't know if I love it.
Shannon feels it goes across the top. That was her only concern with it.
But who are we to argue with the Olympic gold medalist, the 5-time Scotties champ, the world champ from 2008, and here we go, final stone in 10.
Whoa! Whoa!
She wanted to play it.
Whoa! Whoa!
Jennifer Jones, run it back, get the angle, and she drives it right through. And it did go over top, and with that, it is a win for Team Northern Ontario. The first loss at this year's Scotties for Jennifer Jones, and the first win all time for Tracy Fleury over the Olympic gold medalist from 2014. 9-5 your final, and the Moose calls. A lot of happy fans from Northern Ontario in the building. So your updated standings, and that means no more undefeated teams. On Pool A, you have wildcard Manitoba. They've qualified for that championship round. Same goes for Alberta and Team Canada. One game left on the ice. Saskatchewan, New Brunswick, and we'll get you there right after this.
Oh, that was amazing. It's so straight there.
Welcome back to our coverage on TSN. An updated look at the standings. This year's Scotties Tournament of Hearts. Pool A, we know Manitoba and Team Wildcard. They are into the championship pool. Pool B, Alberta, Team Canada, 5-1. We know they are in. Our focus now shifting to Saskatchewan, New Brunswick. Both 2-3 records, and that's the only sheet left on the ice this morning. And the loser will be eliminated from that championship round of 8. So lots on the line, and we'll set the stage for you. It is Sylvie Robichaud leading by 1, up 6-5, throwing the Red Stones. We are into Skip Rocks already, taking on Sherry Anderson, Team Saskatchewan. So Sherry and company trying to steal themselves a win. You see the house right now. She is shot stone. And that is covered in the 4-foot. Second shot rock belonging to New Brunswick, that red stone. Full 12.
On Sherry's first one, she came in. That's the stone in the 12-foot. Was hoping to get right on top of their shot rock.
So, I mean, it's the second rock would be like, I think 14-2 should be 14-3 should be close. You got it.
So up by 1, Sylvie Robichaud out of Curl Moncton with her first here in 10.
Gotta go. Go then. Line's fine. Still room. Lots of room still. Lots of room. Ken Ryan. Ken Ryan.
Melissa Adams calling line in the house. Melissa herself a New Brunswick champion, and these two joining forces this year in Penticton.
Good weight. Good shot.
Boy, what great weight.
Lovely weight from Sylvie Robichaud. That is shot stone, touching the hearts, and now
Sherry just going to throw enough weight to get by to tap it back. From the hack, she'll be able to see, well, that's what you can see, almost all.
Yeah, back line, back 8. Just get it as long as we're shot.
Yep.
How much weight are you thinking? I'm thinking like back 8.
I like that.
Yeah.
I don't mind leaving it around. I'm in the 4
Sherry playing with a young team this year. You have the Fesser twins, 23 years of age, Courtney the third. Krista is at second, and 22-year-old Carly Korchinski is the lead of Team Saskatchewan out of the Nutana in Saskatoon.
It becomes extremely quiet in here all of a sudden. The final shootout here.
Two-time medalist at the Scotties Tournament of Hearts, 54-year-old Sherry Anderson trying to keep her championship pool hopes alive. Nothing yet. Her final stone in 10 has to be shot stone. Tap it. Away it goes. And Saskatchewan line 2 without hammer here in 10.
Exact same weight.
I think I need more broom though.
Okay.
Well, it's the same shot, but it is a different path for Sylvie on this one.
After all that.
Sherry has done as much as she can. 4 foot does lie open though. Full rock in gives her the win.
You got it, Sylvie. Let's make it.
Sylvie Robichaud back at the Scotties for the first time since 2016. She had a 2-9 record that year. And look at that, 100% on her 2 out-turn draws, and she needs one here. Final stone in 10. Loser this game is out of that championship round.
She was so good yesterday.
Nothing yet. Needs the hearts. Chance of the single. Brushes down. Will it stop in time? Oh, man, I don't know, Kathy.
I'll measure.
It's definitely not the one under Melissa.
I'll measure.
Sorry, Jim.
Measure. This one's out for sure, I think.
Yeah.
So it comes down to a measurement.
It's close. Yeah, it's yellow.
Well, you hear them talking under their breath. New Brunswick does feel that it is yellow. This is a formality.
This one was 14.3.
Yes, I think so. I didn't look over top, but looking underneath, I'd say yeah.
It looked heavy coming in. That's all right. It's just one. Bit extra. We have to. I think it's yellow, but it's pretty close. Yeah, it's yellow.
No pressure.
You did?
I don't know where the other. You gonna go up there?
Oh, yes. Sorry.
Yeah.
Waiting for both thirds.
We need you out there. As Melissa Adams hops over to have a look.
There, buddy. 2?
Yeah.
Yep, right around the 2, maybe just a sliver over.
Yeah, not at all.
Not even any movement, so it is indeed a steal. Saskatchewan gets the single, so we're going to an extra end. Sherry Anderson just looking calm. Okay, extra end, here we go. We're tied up at 6 in a must-win game for both provinces. We got it for you when we come back. Welcome back to the Scotties, a beautiful part of the country, Penticton, BC, in the Okanagan Valley. And just a reminder, today is Bell Let's Talk Day. All day Bell donating 5 cents to mental health initiatives for every text sent, every mobile and long distance call made. And get involved on Twitter as well, the hashtag Bell Let's Talk. You can get involved with Facebook, Snapchat, and new for 2018, every social media view of the official Bell Let's Talk video helps as well, as we celebrate Bell Let's Talk Day right here on TSN at the Scotties. We have an extra end in a 6-6 tie between New Brunswick and Team Saskatchewan. It was Sherry Anderson stealing that single in 10, so here in 11, it is New Brunswick throwing the Red Rocks with hammer lead stones.
Don't touch it.
On the way, this one from Kendra Lister out of Pearl Moncton.
Well, and that last rock was about 2 inches from a victory or 2 inches from a defeat. It did stop in time to force the extra.
One still like a 3. Wrap it around that.
3. Okay.
A little bit more.
A little bit more.
Yeah, 2 feet.
This trio of young ladies, the twins out of Saskatchewan, Courtney and Krista Fesser, along with Korchinski, won a Saskatchewan junior title back in 2016.
They're not looking for this to be in, trying to create another guard. They're kind of changing it as an audible at the last minute.
Same or a little less?
Yeah.
Same?
What?
Same weight or a little less?
Same. I gave you less room.
Okay.
Got it.
New Brunswick no stranger to the extra end in this year's Scotties. Their third extra end game. They're 1-1 coming into this contest in that format.
Well, it makes for a really long day when you're playing 10 ends and you're adding an extra, especially in one day.
Right out, Nicole. Hard. Keep going. Nice.
I think you gotta go top bottom, Chris. Okay. Top 4?
Top 4.
Speed's the same as it has been, hey?
Speed's really good, yeah.
Two choices. One, you can throw another guard because you know that New Brunswick's going to start healing everything. But it looks like what Sherry's trying to do is get to the full 4 foot, and this would be their steal point to guard.
And just a reminder, this extra end critical for both teams. Lose this game, and you will not qualify for that championship pool of 8 teams. And you also carry your record forward into that championship pool. And then from there, it's the Page playoff system, with the final to come on Sunday.
Yep, all the way. Yep. All the way hard. Hard, girls. Hard. Roll it over. Every inch, gotta roll it. Roll it. Pull this all the way. All the way.
Okay, good. Tight?
Yeah.
You bet.
High 3.
Speed's good. Speed's good.
Yeah.
Got room. Positive. Lots of room right now, guys. There. 3.
Not super positive.
It looks like it's a 5 to me, but
I think we're in.
it's moving. Yeah, I think so too.
It's really trying.
Really trying, Cherry.
No.
Sit down. Sit. Okay.
Okay, Chris.
Okay, Chris.
Well, it did sit.
Shoot.
It's hoping to be a little bit higher. Part of the problem is where that Yellowstone is at the back of the 4 foot. It's going to give Sylvie Robichaud backing. So at some point, Sherry Anderson will guard by being in the top of the 4. And try to make Sylvie Robichaud make a double if she's going to win this game.
The same speed as last time, guys? Yeah. Yeah?
It's quick here, yeah.
Yeah, it's quick.
You can really drag them here too.
Like the same as last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, throw the same that you did on your 2.
I think Sherry was talking with us in the sit-down before the competition, and I know you were chatting with her as well. Already competing at the senior level and very successful out of Saskatchewan, but was just thrilled to be able to have this experience and to try to nurture these young players out of Saskatchewan to get this Scotties experience. And there's nothing like being here, your first Scotties, and enjoying all that entails.
You want to play the other way? Kate's I get the double.
There's a lot of longevity in this game for Sherry Anderson. I don't think that most people realize that when you talk about how long she's played, and you go back to the 94 Kitchener Scotties, her first one, that's 24 years ago. That's 24 years at least. So you got to know that she didn't just start playing at that level that year, of throwing them up and down from September till April, day in and day out.
Okay.
It's her 5th trip as a skip, her 7th trip as a player here. She played with Stephanie Lawton in a few appearances, you'll remember.
Yeah, I do.
Mixed doubles as a senior. So she's done it all out of Saskatchewan.
Well, and I asked her point blank, you know, why this when you're going to represent Canada at the Worlds in the spring with the senior women's? And she just said, I love this game. My seniors team wasn't prepared to play as much as I wanted to. And so these ladies want to.
Not real tight, guys. Just
do we have to curl?
Short.
Do we have to curl?
Great.
Line's
Let's
good.
go.
Don't have to
Get it
curl.
here for distance. Yep. A 3. Yes. 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 Hard.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Good shot, Court.
Really good.
Good.
And so for New Brunswick, they will continue to remove those guards, knowing that the 4-foot is open if they're able to peel it out.
Oh no. Push it. Oh, stop!
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh no, is not what you want to hear out of your third when she's pushing out of the hack.
It's okay.
Good throw.
Go.
Well, no points for style.
Worked out okay for
But
Melissa Adams.
Very effective.
Sorry, I can set off by.
It's really quick.
I'd like to be right there.
Okay.
Okay, so Sherry will throw one more guard in front
Here,
of
Sherry.
the house.
Yeah. Okay. Speed's nice and quick.
High 3, guys.
Yeah.
In the center line.
Yeah.
It's quick here. We can drag them.
So Sherry throws the guard. If you're Sylvie,
Yeah, nice
do you,
stuff.
do you draw in? Do you
No.
get there first? You don't?
Nope.
Wow.
So you don't do that first because you peel the guard, and because that stone is so deep in the house, for Sherry Anderson, if she did throw a guard on the second one, there's lots of room to go.
Well, it's kind of comforting if you're her teammate. You look at that graphic. As a skip, 4-0 in her career. Extra in games at the Scotties as a skip.
Let it work.
Let it work if you
Line's
can.
really good.
Gotta go there now. Just wait.
She's got her work cut out for her here, though, against Sylvie Robichaud and Team New Brunswick.
Fine for line.
About 3 feet
A
short.
little bit. Yep. Yep, Carly. Yep. Little more.
Yep.
Little more. Little more.
Good.
Good. Really good, Cherry. Perfect.
Good.
Also, one thing in that stat, you don't know if she had the hammer in all those, too, which makes a big difference.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Wow.
So, well,
this surprises me, I
Do you
have
like
to say.
peeling or doing this?
I'm not sure. I think we peel.
If you're here.
Time.
I had a gut feeling that, you know, maybe you get in there first. Who knows?
Well, if you don't make it perfect or you come down to it, say you were to put your stone right on top of that.
If you're not shot.
Well, I gotta be
Exactly.
I gotta be here. I can't be here because she's just gonna do a flip in.
Yeah.
You know
Let's
what I
peel.
mean?
Let's
And
peel.
if you're deep and she's
She
on
goes
top of you,
here,
there's
have
no
to draw.
scoring room at all.
But you might have to go that way. It's a little tad heavier, I'd say. That
So the
way.
timeout is called, and Ellery Robichaud
She goes
makes his
there.
way down.
Yeah, and we draw. Right.
Yeah, and we draw.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You go in first?
Right here.
Okay.
It's not your shot.
Yep.
We have to be shot.
Because then you should have to play a hit on yours, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then you got to draw.
And then you might have the same shot. The only problem is
she has the same shot as last time, but she has a soft weight shot.
Yeah. If we're not shot, then she comes here, and we have to make a tough shot.
Yeah. Okay, let's do it.
It's up to you. I don't mind peeling.
Yeah.
But I don't mind this. I think we know the ice.
Let's draw.
14-7.
No,
you know what? It's a gut feel.
That was a 13-8. This one.
You're ripping all day long,
we
though.
Need a 14,
all day.
3 to 14-5.
Yeah. You yellow to, if you get the split, tell me at the hog line. Okay? $14.5? Yeah, I said 14.3 to 14.5. Okay.
Oh, much like the game, our feature we started, Manitoba, Northern Ontario, and Jennifer Jones, she felt, hey, I want to play this shot, and she played it. So here, Sylvie Robichaud decides, yeah, no, I want to play this shot. She's going to play it.
You got it.
Well, you could hear Melissa, without being very forceful, suggested a number of times that the peel was an option. But at the end of the day, Sylvie has to throw the last stone. And I believe that they know if they peel, Sherry Anderson will go top 4 on her final stone. And she'll have to draw to the 4-foot.
No.
Sliding a bit.
No.
Where is it?
Coming down.
No.
Whoa. It's
14-1.
close.
No.
14-1.
14-1.
Sit.
And it will sit right on the pin, right on the hearts for Sylvie Robichaud.
Yes, guys.
Yeah.
Just so we're shot, right?
Yep. Just back 4. 14-1.
But too deep.
And now Saskatchewan using their time, and Rick Folk, the last man to win a Brier for Saskatchewan back in 1980, will make his way out.
Yeah. I mean, I get it to here, I move it to there. Okay. I gotta throw kind of like T-line back 4.
T-line back 4.
Button.
Back 4?
Button.
Back button?
Yeah, I don't want to throw back 4 though. I want to throw like T-line and let you guys move it a foot.
We still play this turn, hey?
I think so. Well, I think we'll go this way.
You like that?
Because the angle's not great.
Yeah.
And
The other way you have to cross, which is
I just have to get it to, the only thing is if I just get it through the button, then I guess I give her backing to come to hers.
I don't mind that. Then she switches turns, right? So.
Well, and this rock's a little straighter. It doesn't finish the same.
Piece of the button makes it really tough.
Yeah. This is a good path, too. We can really drag it.
Yeah, it's a good path.
Hey.
This is where I threw that line. Yeah.
So do you think
splitters
came down?
Well, one of the most interesting parts of that conversation was the rock that Sherry's throwing. She feels it is her straighter stone.
It didn't curl much, and I had inside the 8-foot.
Okay. So that also
How does that look?
has implications for Sherry. You just want to tap it back enough to be shot.
Yeah. I just think with this rock, it's not going to over curl. If I throw T-line, they'll be able to hold it for a long time.
I like it, Sherry. I like the, yep,
So
looks good.
we just saw this path, Kathy. So for Sherry, it's the out-turn draw. I'm behind this sheet as well, and she'd see the in-turn. There's more room, as you see from that angle, to get around and make the tap. But is it because they saw this ice?
I think that that's part of it. And the other thing is that you poke it out a little bit to the side. You're going to force Sylvie Robichaud to play a different shot. And this is the turn that she has the most confidence in. Plus, you're also pushing the stone back towards your own on the in-turn side. On the out-turn side, she needs to tap it back maybe a foot, because it is right on the button.
We mentioned her perfect record here. Sherry is a skip of the Scotties in extra ends. Well, 2 of the 4 were steals, so she's trying to do that again. Has to be shot stone here, though. Her final stone in 11. Got to get it by that guard, and she won't, and she will rub, and that will do it.
Might have been just the weight, just that little bit light, and that's why it got that movement.
So the draw for Sylvie Robichaud pays off. 7-6 the final. And her hope's still alive in advancing to that championship round of 8. And it will not be the year for Team Saskatchewan and Sherry Anderson.
Way to hang in there.
Hi, everybody.
Saying hi to everyone back home. Curl Moncton.
Pistol, guys.
in New Brunswick.
I was like leaning this way.
So a close finish between Saskatchewan and New Brunswick. So let's update the standings.
I have to throw that one because
It is the final day of pool play, and 4 teams have qualified for that championship pool of 8. Manitoba, wild card. Alberta, Team Canada, all at 5-1. And for New Brunswick, a big win as they improve to 3-3. 2 more teams out of Pool A will qualify, and we'll see them later on tonight. This afternoon, though, it's back to Pool B. Michelle Englot, Team Canada, 5-1 record, taking on Holly Duncan and Team Ontario. They come in with a 3-3 record. You can watch TSN 1, 3, 4, and 5 at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Vic, Cheryl, Russ will be back for our coverage. Championship weekend right around the corner. Right here, it's the Scotties on TSN.